It's weird that a guy who can control the smell would worry about this.
Would ever be in this situation?
It doesn't work in the sky.
Oh my god.
It doesn't! It's in English. It's in English. I can see it. God damn.
I'm supposed to ignore how you look today.
How I look?
What are you fucking?
I'm supposed to just ignore how you look.
CIA?
What is he talking about?
Because you look insane. Do you understand? Because you look insane.
You look like you want to buy me cigarettes.
I look normal.
And I'm old enough to buy cigarettes.
Nothing you're wearing is part of one guy. Like everything is from everything is a different guy and a different age.
I've worn this outfit a ton.
It's the Sunnies.
I mean, the Sunnies changed the entire chemical makeup.
My sunglasses?
It's like adding a molecule to oxygen. Now you can't breathe it. You can't breathe it now. You understand me now?
Do you think we'll ever be able to breathe something that's not oxygen?
And Kush?
You can't. It just doesn't feel good.
Doesn't let you
That's
live,
a good point.
right? You can't live off of it. Maybe I should have said survive off.
I could breathe weed and live. And I would become a professor.
You could breathe weed and you could see.
You'd see, bro.
You could also ascend.
You could ascend, and I could fly.
Weed is, I know, maybe some dumb to say, so awesome that we do that. Like, so awesome.
What about tobacco? It's the same thing.
No. It's not the same thing. Very
different.
different.
Burn a plant and you feel okay.
One makes you rap.
How do you know it's not the same?
The other one doesn't make you rap. The one is just kind of yucky. But you like it. It's bad. It's good yucky. It's coffee. Like, it's good yucky.
Coffee is good yucky.
But weed is the freestyle potion.
Speaking of that good yucky, how about you all check your pants right now?
Oh my god!
What do you see in there?
What happened to my clan?
What do you see in there? Do you see a tier list? Do you see your tier list?
Is it on the bottom of my shoe?
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Guys, it's a tier list episode.
You know you love it when we can categorize things and put them in boxes.
I love putting them on a list.
This one I think is interesting because
it makes my mind feel so
you
good.
can't escape. You could do a gamer tier list, and let's say you've never played a game in your life. You could escape that tier list. This one, nobody escapes. No. Nobody escapes.
Awkward.
You've dealt with this. This is socially awkward situations ranked.
And this is also, I think, of all the tier lists, the one that Slime had the most input on. So a lot of the prompts come from him. I think me and Aiden combined have about the same amount you contributed alone.
I'm going to fucking shut up and lie to you really quick, but not lie. I'm going to tell the truth. I actually asked the Yard Discord to help out with this one.
Wow.
And they had some really good ones. Because again, it's all ubiquitous, right? Who is more awkward than our fans?
And those motherfuckers are awkward. I've met y'all.
I had to mute two people in there.
Oh my god, meeting a Yard fan. Is that
because
on
of their
this?
suggestions?
No, it's not.
Oh my
Two
god.
people started blogging too much. I muted them. I said, this is not the prompt.
Mistake.
I smacked them on the head. I said, this is not the prompt.
No.
Meeting a Yard fan is not on here.
It's such a good one.
We can add it later.
It's not always awkward, but when it is.
Oh,
man,
smooth off.
I mean,
you're smiling at them. You're just like, yeah, man, it's like so cool.
Oh my god, dude, they keep talking because they don't know what to do. Like he's listening. I must keep talking. He's listening now.
Dude, I was at Frankensons this weekend and I met a Yard fan, and I'm not gonna throw any shade at the guy, but like he belonged in a Frankensons. That's his vibe. That's like his makeup.
If you told me that, it would be hands. So,
but I'm gonna follow up with something very positive. This guy, he fit the bill of someone walking around Frankensons.
Sure.
And he goes, Nick, and he extends the posture of like a dap, like a real and I am
a crunchy one.
I'm down, but I'm like, I don't think you're the clientele that's going to nail this kind of situation. When I say it was just an electric dap, it clapped and everyone heard and heads turned to see what was that pop.
A little electricity in there?
I love that.
An unexpectedly amazing dap from the fellow.
And then he kissed you?
No, he just kept it moving. No even conversation. He just kept it pushing.
He kept it moving. That's amazing. That's sticking the landing.
Am I crazy? Is that not a boring fucking story? No makeout?
No. Always with this guy. Always with this guy with his aviators.
I gotta say I got a little bit chub off the idea of Aiden hearing a story and being like, that was boring.
Yeah,
I got a little excited at that. I was like, dude, do that more often. You never do that.
But he was only doing a bit about being just ravenously sexual.
What are we putting up here? What are we putting up here?
He's doing a bit about how we always act. but thinking it's so ridiculous of an idea to say that to someone.
Yeah, we just accepted
I
it.
would just tell you your story sucked.
Yeah, we liked that. We liked you doing that.
Don't
He
flip it on
actually
me.
just came from
Don't flip it on me.
He came from LS and he was in a grumper mood.
Oh, because he was like, Atriarch was eating his weight in orange chicken. And he was requesting
All
like,
right, I ate the chili. He starts hiccuping. Help, I want a chilies.
I guess the crab raccoons are doing a number
You
on
have to
me.
fucking fire a Zelda slingshot of a tum into his mouth.
This is fine. This is fine. He deserves it today.
So these are our tiers. We have 5 tiers on this tier list, from worst to not that bad. 1, smooth off. This happens, you instantly just like, I don't really need
You
to
have
be
to
here
leave
anymore.
Earth.
You're done.
It's so awkward that you'd rather leave the planet and the realm in which we exist.
I'm actually interested in Aiden because I asked Aiden to submit some of these too, and he had some really good ones. And then I realized like he's kind of the most impervious to awkwardness of us. He's not.
He kind of refuses to believe in it as a concept. Like Aiden believes that awkward is something you can deny.
I also think you can. That's the elevated Chad take, but Aiden goes about it in such ridiculous, clownish ways.
I think there's just
I'm
niche
talking.
scenarios.
So I don't really trust.
Hey, man.
Am I crazy? Wait.
Yes, and stupid and ugly.
What?
What? There's. I think I had good ones.
You did have some good ones. I'm
Sometimes
giving
there's
you
stuff
credit.
like fucking up handshakes. Sometimes people get mad at you for having sunglasses on inside.
Not
And
really
some people
awkward.
get really heated about that. You feel a little embarrassed about it.
Logical.
You just wanted to wear your sunglasses inside and you thought it might be cool.
After smooth off, it goes endless haunting.
Yeah.
These are the ones that really stick with you. Think about them years later. You might think smooth off and endless haunting are the same thing, but smooth off is this instantaneous, I need to get the fuck out
Oh yeah,
of
my
it.
life's over.
It's over.
This is I did the most awkward thing possible. My life is over. Endless haunting is like the things you wake up at 3 a.m. going like,
Oh God.
oh my god, that wasn't even a dream. I actually did that once.
You start like singing to yourself to like forget about it really
They're doing
quick.
the mango chant to calm yourself down.
And if you think about it, most people have had sunglasses on inside at some point.
Yes. The celebrated commenter such as Vro has had sunglasses on. The next one is Day Ruiner. Obviously not something you're going to lie awake about, but
Last one
definitely all day.
That day, you're thinking about it, but tomorrow it's over. You're not thinking about that longer than one day.
And this is probably the most common. Next tier is no big deal. Honestly, it might feel at the moment, oh God, but then you think about it for like a couple seconds, it's actually no big deal.
It's not a big deal.
And then the last
have them
one, low key a good thing.
Yeah, I came up with this one. I thought it was important that we entertain the idea that some of these things are not awkward. They're actually awesome.
Maybe I have damage to my corneas and I don't need to share that with anybody
Hey man,
around
the
me.
glasses thing. You're really on
You
it.
fucking crush them in your hand like Goro in the Mortal Kombat movie. And
Where did you even get them?
What are you?
Did you buy them?
You guys are coming at me crazy. You guys are coming at me crazy.
saying that with the
I-
aviators is funny.
guys-
It's like we're cornering them at a liquor store.
You guys, I was just bringing up an example of what a lot of people deal with, and I think you guys are hanging on to it.
Something that didn't make the list, but Aiden did submit, and I think we can start this thing off with just me remembering this. Is I was Aiden. Aiden was like laying in bed with a girl he was seeing, and he was watching a movie on his laptop, and on his laptop get all of the notifications from his phone. And what pops up on his laptop is, "Hey, it's whoever from Tinder. What's going on?" And Aiden told me about this. I'm like, what the fuck did you do? And he's like, I stopped the movie and I said, would you like to talk about that? Which is the best thing, honestly, the best thing to do.
Beautifully navigated.
But to say that out loud is hilarious.
It is funny. You pause the movie, but also you pause and David Schwimmer walks in. What would your chud ass do in this situation?
So yeah, and again, giving you credit, I think that was expertly navigated.
I'm
But it's
happy
funny,
you remember that.
It's funny to say that out loud.
God, that is like the perfect awkward situation.
Yes.
That is very awkward.
And it was one that was hard to fit into the little boxes on the tier list. So yeah, let's get to it. Zipper, grab the first one. Calling someone the wrong name.
I like to believe that this is someone that you have met before, and you're maybe coming back into a group scenario where you've absolutely spent a bit of time with them, but maybe you like also spent time with one of their friends. One of them's Jake and one of them's Sean. And then when you meet them, you go, dude, Jake, so good to see you again. They're like, oh, I'm actually Sean. Like that was Jake is the other one that you met.
It depends. I mean, and it depends. It applies to a lot of these. I think I've told this story before, but growing up, there was a young woman who was in high school with me that died in a snowmobiling accident. Big fucking surprise. Fucking everyone dies around slime. What the fuck do you want from me?
Didn't say anything. Didn't even say anything.
Fucked up.
Wasn't thinking about it.
He's going through the wormhole right now, trying to. Anyway, her name was Emily. She had a sister named Hannah, and Hannah, years and years later, it was like this. It was obviously tragedy, and everyone knew Emily, and it was very sad. Later on at a party, years later, we're all out of high school. Hannah makes a beer pong shot at a party, and I say, "Let's go, Emily." I just fucked up. I didn't try to say that, and that I think that might be the worst way for this to happen.
Yeah, that is by far bottom of the barrel. It's funny because we have to kind of.
I feel like that's a different one.
It is a different one.
That's a different calling somebody by a notably dead person's
Their dead
name that you were
sister's name.
mutual
You know what?
friends
This one,
with.
it doesn't say dead person, like using a dead person's name. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it's like more like mine, maybe even slightly worse.
I'm gonna actually make a case for this in The Endless Haunting. Because
You think so?
Insane.
Because
Interesting.
and I know, but follow me. My local accused misogynists follow me down this line. I actually do have this fear that comes to be realized sometimes, where I realize that I'm meeting a friend's girlfriend for maybe the fourth time in a couple years. I can't remember her name, and then I'm starting to think about, wow, I'm not remembering this woman's name. This important person to my friend in his life, and the mere fact that I'm struggling with this woman's name, is this something in front of me that I need to confront? And the fact that do I indeed have something wrong or patriarchal embedded within me and evil?
Yes.
I remember the boys' names.
And why have I remembered all my boys' friends' names, but not hers?
Boys have
and
the
then
best
and
games.
you embark down this endless the mind.
Babe, I don't remember that
portal.
goddess's name. I don't remember. I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Oh, the chopped bitch?
And then
I don't know her name.
And then I lie awake at night and I think about that, because it's not just about forgetting somebody's name. It's about forgetting her name that many times, and I might be evil inside.
A big part of this is how many times have you done this? I think this is a first offense, and this is the most common version of this is it's a first offense, and it's more like they have to correct you. I think it lies between Dayruner and NBD. I will say on the P2 side of this, being called the wrong name, I had a boss when I worked at Land Rover. He just called me Andy every day, and I just stopped correcting him. I'm Andy now.
My dad used to call my girlfriend the wrong name like all the time. And
That's crazy.
And we had been together for years. And after a point, I would just be like, brother, like whatever her name is today for you, that's fine. I don't care. You just have to.
For you, it sounds like it's more than a day ruiner.
I think if the context is you've forgotten somebody's name multiple times, like if this is like the fifth time you've met the person, which happens sometimes, then it's day ruiner to endless haunting for me. But if this is the first or second, I think it's like way more appropriate. It's like the easiest thing in the world. If you've met a person for the second time or the third time and they've been really spaced out, it is actually so easy to cut through the discomfort by just saying, I'm so sorry. What was your name again?
Yeah, but hold on. But that is not calling someone the wrong name. That is not remembering their name.
It's saying,
which is actually
Kevin.
very different.
I'm actually conflating.
Yeah.
You're
I'm sorry.
forgetting someone's name.
I'm sorry. This is
So
calling someone the
them
wrong
So
name.
this is
name.
more likely to be the scenario where you have met them a few times and you just call them the wrong, like, because to say the wrong name would be a confidence.
Yeah.
Which means you know them.
Okay, this is borderline. This is day ruiner for me.
I think it's a day
because
ruiner.
I've
ruiner.
actually
I
done this.
agree.
I don't know why this happens. Because they don't look alike. They don't do the same things. The only thing they have in common really is that they both play Super Smash Bros. Melee. We have this thing at basketball where we have called Y-Hat Eli because of D's like 10 times. And I have no idea why it happens.
Forgettable personality.
And
Yeah, is
gray.
that why?
Kind of gray.
And I feel so bad because Y-Hat's name is Wyatt. It should be the most easy thing of all. But this has happened so many times, and I feel so bad every single time it has happened.
I think also just like becoming closer friends with that person after that just like gets rid of this. You don't ever think about it again.
This isn't something that happens to someone who's close to you, which can also feel kind of shitty.
Yeah, I'm going day ruiner here.
I think day ruiner's fine because all day you're like, ugh, but then the next day you're like, whatever. I'm not thinking about that.
The next one.
The
next one is just.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing random or
Tripping.
in order?
You can do it in order. I kind of arranged them fun in order. Tripping. So this is it's like you're walking, usually talking, a sidewalk crack. Yeah. So I was saying.
This happened to me yesterday. No, actually, you know what? It happened 2 times in a row within 30 seconds where we were walking like on like a fucked up Hollywood street. And it was one of those curbs that like is like, you can't really tell, but it's uneven like this. And I just kick it. And I just trip forward. I catch myself. I don't fall on the ground or anything. And I'm just like, oh, wow, what the hell? A couple steps later, again, I do the same thing. I don't feel like it was too awkward, but it's embarrassing for sure. Like it's like, what am I, I don't pick my feet up enough? My lazy bitch.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
why are they not tripping?
Most of these are embarrassing, right? That's why they exist. Awkwardness and embarrassment go hand in hand. And
but sometimes embarrassment doesn't always lead to the awkward energy. Like no one is disposed or put into an awkward state by the embarrassing act.
Sure.
So for me, I would place this as no big deal.
Guy who tripped twice.
I knew that was coming.
Because if you do it 2 times in a row, it's like, can you even do it right?
Obviously,
Can
a
you
guy
even
like
fucking
me.
Well, it could also be low-key a good thing depending on how awesome your friend is.
It's
And
like,
maybe low-key a good thing if you like trip, but you like do the thing. You know how like some cool guys, they trip and they like turn it into push-ups? You ever seen that? That would be low-key a good thing.
That's a salvageable situation. My question is, what if you're speaking? When you trip twice while you're speaking?
I think it's no big deal because you trip twice while you're speaking and then you make some sort of banger joke and everything is awesome.
Salvageable situation.
It's very salvageable.
I think salvageable situations can ultimately end up in NBD.
What is the most awkward way you could trip? Let's start there.
When you're angrily yelling at somebody.
That is really funny.
No, you
That's
always
awkward.
fucking do this. I'm fucking
Listen to what I'm saying. You trip.
like
combine
that's
this.
crazy.
I actually do think there's with growing up, and did you ever have a parent tell you to stop like shuffling your feet or stop dragging your feet?
No.
I've heard that before, yeah.
And I think feeling the most embarrassing I've ever felt about it is being told that, being angry at parent internally, and then immediately tripping because I continue dragging my feet.
Oof.
Oh, man.
And,
yeah, parent mogged.
But this has to go in MBD because I don't think I've ever spent more than 5 minutes thinking about it.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
I'm also an MBD guy.
Feels like an NBD thing.
Honestly, it's pretty cool.
How about you pull up the next one? Somewhat of a nuclear bomb. Calling the teacher mom.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is smooth off.
I did this one.
Everyone's done it, bro.
Yeah, I did
That's
this.
the thing.
It's,
You've never called the teacher mom?
I've made it through.
Dude.
I've made it through. I've lived to this point.
yeah.
It's the worst shit in the world.
Especially when the teacher's a boy. No, I didn't do that.
Dude,
You know what's weird? I'm finding an issue with the structure of the tier list in that I believe it's smooth off, but it does not endlessly haunt me. So it's weird that it's like somehow worse.
that's what I'm trying to explain through this structure is that some things are smooth off and they may also endlessly haunt you, but they may also not.
I think when I sat on that preschool mat with the trains and the carpet and there's a town.
You did it in preschool?
And I called, yeah, very young.
Bro, no, I'm talking high school.
Oh, I did not do this as an adult. That's insane. Are you serious? You did this as an adult?
Oh, man.
I was an adult. I was like 14. Tell yourself.
Sorry, definitely not. High schoolers are not adults. I don't know why I was saying that, but you did this as like a teenager.
You were in high school. You're basically an adult. You're 14 years old.
I was mature enough to decide.
You can make a decision for yourself.
I did this in like preschool.
I'm talking about middle school and up.
Well, let me finish my thought. So when I'm sitting on that mat and I called the teacher mom, I think if I killed myself, life would have been good choice. I think that would have probably avoided a lot of maybe personality traits, things that, you know. So for me, I think it's a smooth off situation. For you, it's worse. Is there a worse one than smooth off?
It's ultra smooth off, baby smooth off.
I think the hottest girl at school should get to kill you in front of the school
with a chainsaw. Yeah, I think this one is smooth off, especially the older you get. And I'm talking about that worst case situation, which is 8th grade and then 9th grade, 10th grade. I think if you're a junior in high school and you do this, you're actually developmentally you need to solve something.
I mean, you have to take me through this because I've never made this mistake.
Oh my God,
and I never would.
I fucking hate Derek.
So how did So how did it make you feel?
Okay.
It was okay. Here's what happens, right? You need something from the teacher. Maybe you have a question. It's kind of like they're not a lecturing. It's not a lecturing section. They're just everyone's doing work or something. And you go, Mom,
And you immediately go, Mom, Miss Applebee's.
And honestly, it depends on whether or not the people in your classroom are evil fuckers or not.
Oh no, you're getting bullied.
Because
In high school,
Does it feel similar to saying "love you" on the phone by accident to somebody you don't know?
I've never done that. Have you done that?
Yeah.
I think if you call the teacher mom, they should pull your pants down in class, take a picture of your penis with the flash on, and put it in the yearbook. I think you should suffer the worst punishment.
It is the worst. If no one objects, it's smooth off.
Look, only you have experienced it.
Shut the fuck up, Aiden, Derek.
Have you really never done this?
The thing,
You've never done this?
I've never done this. I didn't talk to my teachers. I was talking to hot chicks in school.
Oh my
Fucking
god,
babes
I
and
hate
shit.
Derek. I hate
Dude, Derek is always talking about burritos and banging fucking models, dude, and Halo.
Talking to the teachers was fucking gay, dude.
God, does it really smooth off? I gotta really think about it.
I mean,
it might be an
yeah.
endless haunting.
No, here's what. As a guy who's done this, I don't think about it later and I'm like, ooh, that still applies. Because a lot of things that happen in some like high school settings, you're like, kids are kids, whatever. And it doesn't remain. Although some, once again, smooth off can also endlessly haunt you. But there's a severity to it. But it is an instant I want to die situation.
Wow. Okay, can I make a vouch? Can I actually? Oh God, I want to change the category. Wait, hear me out. Hear me out. What if endless haunting is the worst one? And before that is like long cooldown or something.
Yeah, that can work.
Because I feel like the difference. Sometimes being alive and haunted for the rest of your life is worse than being dead.
Yeah. Okay. Can you do
death
that?
is an escape.
If it's the gear on the right zipper,
It's a lot of.
you just move it up.
Death
Move
is an
endless haunting
escape
up.
from torment
Yep.
that none of you should seek, to be clear. But is,
I'm fine with this change. I think this makes sense, and I don't think it paradoxically doesn't change much of what's going on.
yeah, okay. So we're just making the claim that being haunted by it forever is worse than just blowing your shit
I
off
would
when
say
it
it
happens.
is.
I'm fine with that. I like that.
I don't
Yes.
like being haunted.
Okay.
All right.
Can you guys read them up there?
Are you blind? I'm
Yeah, I don't
confused.
It's
What is
really
it?
dark.
Are you now a blind guy?
I'm gonna come take them off.
This is what Vro did. Vro would just wear the glasses and then just talk about them endlessly. And then he stalked his landlord. So let's go on to Thought You Were Alone Singing.
Thought you were okay. So caught singing.
Caught singing.
Well, if you're Kyle Mooney, this is actually an opportunity for us to begin the career of a lifetime.
It does change your life.
Changes your life for the better. But if you're me, this is bad. Caught singing.
Now, how bad? Because here's the thing. In the office,
It's a day ruiner.
if you're in the office though, and anyone in this office who hears me fucking singing, I think it's like I turn around and I go, low-key a good thing.
Dude, the song matters. The song matters.
So I did this, and I remember, and it's a bit of a haunter because it was a U2 song, and I hate U2. And it wasn't. It was the guy my mom was seeing at the time. It wasn't even a very important person in my life, but he heard me singing a song, and I was really trying to sing it, and I was so embarrassed. I endlessly am haunted by this, but again, because it was one of the shittiest bands of all time.
when I was in high school, me and Aaron actually we had like an agreement because we were trying to become good singers, but we didn't want anyone at school. We wanted to get better at singing, but we didn't want anyone at school to hear it or like know. So we would privately send each other like us singing and get like notes.
No way.
Yeah.
This is so vulnerable.
Yeah, it's very vulnerable. And so I had a video, or sorry, not a video, sorry. It was an audio, like the iPhone audio app. I had an audio recording of me singing, like trying as hard as I can.
What song, Nick?
Dude, I don't know.
What song could it have
It was
been?
so long ago. It would be, dude, it would be like the worst.
Good Girls, Bad Guys?
No. It would be like a song by like Incubus or Anne Berlin or like one of these bands, something like that, like something like really lame, or like a band that's just two guys both with acoustic guitars, like something like that.
Oh yeah.
Can't remember what it was though. Maybe I could check my phone. Maybe I have it. Anyway, fast forward. I don't remember. I was dating someone and I was just like casually looking through like my voice memos, not knowing what any of them were. Like, oh, that one's kind of funny, and I play the one of me singing.
Whatever.
It gets like 3 seconds in. I pause it, and I'm like, oh my god, don't worry about that. I just keep going. And they're like, what was that? Let me hear it. I didn't let them hear it, but it was, it was a day ruiner for sure. At the very least, it was so awkward.
I think I'm down for day ruiner because this one balances out in a weird way where as an adult, I actually don't feel very much embarrassment about it anymore. It just goes into this, oh, that was kind of funny category. But as a child, this was traumatizing.
So, do you ever do poses in the shower?
Poses?
Yeah. Do you ever strike a pose in the shower?
I don't think I've ever done this in my life.
You walk around your house like yelling random things. And,
I do that. Yes. Yes.
Do you ever act out random things?
Not really.
Never.
I'm a verbal guy. I'm trying to imagine what I would do. Like, freeze! I'm a detective. Like I'm a detective and I finally found him. Freeze! No, I don't do that. But as I explain this to you, it sounds like it'd be really fun. Do you do this?
Yeah, like random. Yeah, I talk to myself.
Yeah. But no.
Act out little things. Yeah, for
What do
sure.
you act out?
I don't know. Like, if I'm just having a thought, I might mime it to myself.
Dude, you know what I used to, you know in old Mario Party games when Waluigi wins a mini game and he has a whole thing and he goes like, ah.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to do that a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, something like that. Like, you just kind of like, you have like a thought and you kind of just do it.
I don't think I do any of this.
So I'm imagining in my head,
So funny.
like someone walking in on me miming something to myself. And that is like the ultimate, that is like the ultimate torment.
9-year-old.
Well, again, what would
A
please?
9-year-old me in the shower doing the animation of Waluigi hitting the block in Mario Party. And
Your cock flops up and
My-
down.
yeah, and my little dick's sticking out. And my mom walks in or something. I don't know. Like I just,
Dude, imagine
that'd be
fucking
terrible.
breaking your neck doing that. Ooh.
This
Day-
is okay.
day ruiner.
I can't find this to be a smooth off. This is just a day ruiner, no matter what the context. It
Yeah.
really sucks the rest of the day, but tomorrow I'm over it.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, day ruiner.
It's weird. Did you add my one I was thinking about, which is all the cool kids come to the library and find you playing Yu-Gi-Oh with a Naruto headband on?
This happened.
You did this?
No.
Derek, please.
No.
Derek,
Please.
tell me that you did, because we're going to have to kick you out of the frat, bro.
Like, it's
No.
like that movie Split.
That
It's
was,
like, was Aiden in there? Can we talk to him right now,
A
Derek?
purely hypothetical scenario.
You had a Naruto headband and you were playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
You wore
Yeah,
an
the
Naruto
hidden
headband to
leash.
school?
No.
Pick a struggle.
Did you wear it to school? Did you bring it to you? Like, wore it
Absolutely
from
not.
home?
Absolutely not. Only in this small closed room at the library.
Okay, so what didn't happen when all these
Yeah.
people didn't
What
find you?
What didn't happen?
Yeah.
Hector walked in. Well, if we can imagine his name's Hector. And he walked in and he said, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh,
And he said, Aiden. And then he just walked out.
damn.
And I was like,
And then you try to kill yourself with a big dictionary.
yeah. So anyway, the next one is the wave behind.
Wave behind. This is when someone waves at you and then you wave back
Hey.
and they weren't waving at you.
Yeah, I've said this on
Shot
the
through the heart.
Yeah.
I've said this on the podcast before, but I had one of probably the most brutal version of this situation where the first time I ever met Kaide was at a TwitchCon where she waved enthusiastically right at me. I waved past her at Zekin, I think it was. And I was like, hey, and Zekin waved back, and then she thought I was waving at her, so she enthusiastically waves back. And for some reason, I think I'm quicker than this. For some reason, I said, oh, no, I meant him. Instead of just saying, nice to meet you, like a fucking normal person.
You missed the QTE.
And it clearly was like she was like, oh, like what a dick thing to say. And I'm like, very reasonable response. I don't know why I just said that. Hi, up. Oh, you're walking away. Right. Sorry. Okay, my bad. It was incredibly awkward.
It's so crazy because this is the reverse of the wave behind, and
That's
it's
right.
so much worse.
Yeah.
Well, wait, can we imagine that? If you're Kaide, is it worse?
No, it's worse for me.
No, it's definitely worse.
What?
It's worse for Nick.
I
Yeah.
think it's worse if you thought you were being waved at.
No,
It's
no,
worse
because
because,
that's like the level one.
I think the guilt of me like fucking up the interaction after so badly outweighs the awkwardness of her waving nicely.
Here's my
anything that has true guilt interwoven into the embarrassment is just layers worse.
Here's my argument against is that in her position, she can only feel shitty. There is no way she can play this off. She has made a mistake in being mistaken. Nick, if he is a sociopath, he could just not care. He could pretend he didn't see her waving back, right? So there's a reasonable out in
yeah,
which.
but if we were doing this tier list and it was the sociopath version,
But
they'd all go in NBD.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Is like she only loses in this situation when Nick can win by pretending he didn't see her in a massive QTE. Do you understand?
I think it's because she, in her position in the hypothetical scenario, because we've all been in her
She's
position.
like kind of the victim here. And Nick is not really the victim.
So I would put this in day ruiner.
I think it's a day ruiner. I think no matter what, it's a day ruiner, but I did like to think about, who had it worse. I still maintain that it's the way V, because it's like, yeah, guess what? No one was talking to you. That's a bad feeling.
Mm-hmm. Do you agree, Aiden? Day ruiner?
Day ruiner. I'm locking this in.
So,
all right.
So, Slime, you're going to have to explain your system to me because you have P1 written at the end of long/unfunny video.
So this one I think is important enough to distinguish between P1 and P2 and rank them. This is the long/unfunny video, long/unfunny and or. You show your friend, bro, you got to watch this. You load it up on your phone, you sit next to them. You are saying, bro, come look at this video. And it's just not that funny, and it's taking a long time.
And you find yourself, you're like laughing out loud at the sections you want them to laugh at. you're like chuckling, and then they don't laugh, and you're kind of like, yeah, like.
Oh, I've had this experience with a movie. It was Black Dynamite. I was like, my friend Robbie, I was like, bro, let's watch Black Dynamite. You're gonna love this movie. Just crickets the whole time, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I wanted to go home.
Because it's a movie. It's the longest type of video.
It's the longest video you can show somebody.
When you do the thing where halfway through like a 3-minute video, you pause it and go like, we don't have to watch the whole thing. But
Oh my god, bro!
it's really it's for you. It's painful. It's kind of awkward for the other person, right? But what's the P1 describe? Who are we?
P2 is the person that was told to watch the video.
Okay, so
P1 is the person watch this video.
Showing the video.
Yeah. And I think for me, this is smooth off.
This is smooth off.
It's such a clean, long burn.
Is this endless haunting?
No, because there's a lot of videos in the world, and this mistake gets made on a lot of sides. But this is like this flash in the pan, like I think it's sort of the feeling of like I roped someone into this. And they're sitting there and nothing's happening. Mm-hmm. And there's much more of a clean, raw burn. And that makes it smooth off.
Not only that, it's like when I'm showing them the video, this video is essentially me. And their lack of enjoyment of it is basically them saying, you suck ass and you're not funny.
Yep.
And so I'm like showing them and I'm like, right, my bad.
Because you know what? You could just have sent it to them. You could be like, hey, watch that video I sent you. It's funny. But you're making the decision to be like, come here and look over my shoulder at my phone right now.
You're hijacking the moment.
Yes.
And it better be worth it. And when it's not, it's like, wow, I'm such a pussy.
And you fail.
Where does that put? Do you agree with smooth off, Aiden?
Absolutely.
Okay, well,
so
then
I absolutely.
Where would that place long unfunny video from the other person's perspective? I actually think it's a day ruiner.
This is an easier path to walk for sure.
I think so. I think so. You have a lot of control in this situation. You could just fake laugh.
But this is this is the same logic that you just dissuaded me on. Is P2 not the victim in the situation?
P2 was not the aggressor in the situation. Kaide, if Nick never existed, Kaide is never in that situation. Right. That's kind of the point I was trying to make.
If I never existed, Kaide's probably like the president. There's probably some like butterfly effect that she benefits greatly from.
You changed the trajectory.
So you're the guy. Someone comes up to you, bro, you got to watch this video. You're like, okay, and you're watching. And they're kind of looking over at you, and you're like, "Oh, this sucks." And you can make a decision. You can start laughing. You know what I do in these situations, because I'm kind of a little older, been around. I say, "This isn't funny right now. Is there a part that's funny?" I basically say, "I trust you that this is funny, but this isn't funny right now."
I suffer through. I just watch the video.
Pathetic.
I just watch the video. Maybe it gets better.
I want to take control back.
I tank.
You tank it. You gotta tank it.
I tank it. What do you want me to fucking say?
If it's someone I don't know, that's fucked up. Like someone you meet at a party, they're like, bro, they want to connect with you. Bro, check this video out. But
I think I'd even go as far as say no big deal.
No. It's a day ruiner for sure. I mean, look, I experience this is a secondhand embarrassment, right? Like the person who it's happening to is receiving secondhand.
But that's what I mean. It doesn't stick with you.
But
like it's
for me at least,
fine.
secondhand embarrassment leads to an awkwardness that is like really bad for me. I hate feeling that way.
They put the phone away and be like, I guess another funny.
And now I'm like, oh no, dude, hilarious video. Right? and I'm like sitting in it. And I'm like, yeah, this is I want to die, but I'm never gonna think about it the next day. As the person it happened.
Oh, this
to.
would never haunt me. As
I have
P2.
I'm too much of an empath to think about it. I'm like, yeah, they made a faux pas. Who cares? They're awesome. So I'd say day ruiner.
I think it is a day ruiner. It's something that, let's say you're having a really good time at the party and this happens. You kind of got to get those. You got to find those vibes back.
Oh, maybe it is no big deal, Aiden.
Really?
It's no big
I think I'm being
deal.
persuaded by him not saying anything. Actually, I'm just moving towards you in
I
the
think
room.
it's just no big deal.
I mean, I'm willing to be overruled here, but
Wait, are we
There's
talking
something
about
in
you?
me that wants to alleviate them. I want to like spare them.
you have the control
Yeah.
to fix it.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, you know what? Like, whatever.
I have all of the control and autonomy to make it better for them. But if you're the person showing the video, it rests all on you.
You're in hell right now.
Yeah, you've caused this. You made your choice.
Sure. I'm okay with no big deal. I think
Yeah.
there's arguments for both of these, but I'm willing to lean on the good of mankind
Yeah.
to make it better.
And I think we're a show that believes in the good.
Let's go. You've been baited into balls and shaft.
Whatever.
What is it, dude?
Nothing, bro.
Upset about-
It's definitely something
You're
because you're
upset.
making the upset noises.
You're
All I
upset.
had for breakfast was Beatles again.
Again?
Yeah, it was just a big handful of Beatles. It's all I had for breakfast, I guess.
Why did you eat?
Are you doing this more?
Where did you get
I-
Beatles? Enough
It's
Beatles?
all I got. It's all I had.
Enough
and it's
Beatles
all I
for
had to
breakfast.
eat. And
Why
now I'm
are
all
you
pissy. I'm all pissy for the podcast because I just had a handful of Beatles and that's all I ate again.
You could try. I mean, you could try a lot of different things. I feel like you might like Huel
Why?
Go ahead and reach right behind you.
because it's a whole
I
meal.
set something up for you.
What's this?
That's Huel, and it's not exclusively not Beatles.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
I
just-
don't like the Beatles. It's the well, I don't like eating them. So this is just food?
Yeah. This is basically an entire meal.
Dude, you could get a ready-to-drink bottle just like this one. It has a bunch of essential vitamins and nutrients.
And it saves you time. It definitely saves you more time than a bunch of Beatles because I don't even know where you source those
Yeah,
from.
I hate it. I have to dig them out of the ground. It sucks.
I-
I'm an unhappy guy.
I gotta be honest, I almost feel bad recommending this to you because it's such a big leap up from where you're at. You could be doing almost anything else.
Really?
I don't know
Yeah.
how much protein Beatles provide. I'm sure it's not zero.
I don't
But
either.
Huel has 35 grams of protein and 27 essential vitamins and nutrients
That's way more.
and minerals.
I mean,
It's a lot more than Beatles.
so I
try a
could
lot.
just eat this
this
in
is
the morning.
It's a complete meal, basically ready to go. No Beatles. Even if you don't drink this, I want to be so clear. You shouldn't eat the Beatles.
you shouldn't do that.
Whatever
No.
you decide, we're gonna support you as our friend, but just please don't choose Beatles.
Well, I
I've-
guess I'm
I've
done. I'll
been
just
drinking-
drink this.
I actually have been drinking these, and they're great.
Okay.
I feel like you just kind of blindsided us with something else that I'm really wrapped
Yeah, I'm
up
just
in
going
right
through
now.
a lot right now.
Well, here's a limited time offer for you. Get Huel today with an exclusive offer of 15% off with an online code YARD15 at Huel.com/YARD15. And new customers only. Thank you to Huel for partnering and sponsoring our show. Let's just get back to the tier list where no Beatles will be mentioned.
No Beatles.
We
on
don't
this
know
episode.
that.
At this moment, Mike.
We do.
we don't know
it.
that. We shot the ad before the episode. So we don't even know that.
I guess we don't know that yet.
You
Oh,
too.
Okay, so what's really funny about you two is I didn't read Slime's list at all. I wanted to go into my list like pure. And when I wrote mine, I looked back at his list after, and I had also written exactly you two with quotes and an exclamation point.
Yeah.
Like I wrote it the exact same way. Because we all know you two.
You
too?
too.
You're at
And
the
this-
movies, they say enjoy your movie. You too.
Let me come out. Let me come out and say it. I would say this is our first low key a good thing.
How? You fucking stupid
What are you
idiot.
talking
Everyone
about?
hates
Low
you.
key a good
Everyone hates
thing.
you.
Because what does it mean? It means you cared a little about the other person.
No, it doesn't. You weren't
it's-
listening to what they were saying.
It's funny. It's a little charming, even because it's cute.
No, it means
It's-
you-
it's
it means you
it's-
autopiloted.
It's like walking. It's like doing the little dance where you walk in front of the person. Like, oh, sorry, I'm on the left side. Oops, sorry, now we're both
That's
on
on
the
the
right.
list, by the way. But you're wrong. You're wrong. It's basically autopiloting your interaction, getting the wrong filed slot machine one.
Nirvana is realizing all of these conversations are on the same autopiloted plane.
No, they're not.
They are. The how are yous and the what's up with yous.
No, attention is a spectrum, and if you have enough to be able to say enjoy your movie and you go thanks, that means you had just enough allotted to this human being to say the right thing. When you say you too, it means you made a mistake that's embarrassing. and you should feel embarrassed.
Because you're just so wrong.
Here we go.
It's either.
Because when you say
What if it's a woman?
Because when you say you too, when you drop that little oops, and then you both have the little grin pops up at both of the corner of your mouths, and you share a magical moment together.
Disgusting.
It doesn't work. It isn't real.
No.
Because what happens is you say you too, you're already walking away and you're like, oh my God.
Well, that's an interesting point because I was going to add that to me, this cannot exist outside of Day Ruiner or No Big Deal because there is a built-in mechanic, a jiggle mechanic, if you will, that when this happens, you are almost always parting ways. So it is difficult to remain in the awkwardness that is shared. You are in a private awkwardness that I think is more manageable.
Here's my argument for
smile.
No Big Deal.
We have a brief moment of beautiful.
You're saying you smile. You're not smiling. You're
beautiful
leaving.
human
What the fuck
connection.
are you talking about, Derek?
I remind everyone, we all have our one time.
We do have one time.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No, no one
it
does
was nice
this.
to meet you.
You don't go back and do this at the movies. It's busy.
Oh,
we're all here to see Melania.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was in accord with social troglodytes.
Well, here's my argument for No Big Deal is because the person receiving it probably thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right. You don't turn around and then hearts show up and the Pepe Le Pew music shows you hug each other.
The human experience between us.
The other person thinks it's funny. You just kind of suffer it. It's your own little personal hell. But even then,
what if the person is what if they clearly hate their job? Like they say enjoy your movie from the standpoint of like welcome to fucking Bucko's. Can I offer you Bucky fries? Like what if they go like enjoy your movie? You go you too. And like you have enthusiasm that's unmatched with their lack of enthusiasm.
That's insane shit. I think if you make that mistake, you're making a bigger mistake than normal.
It's just because no normal person on the other end of the U2 hears it and then immediately goes, wow, they weren't even paying attention to me.
No, but that's the feeling. It can be the feeling.
I think it's only funny. It's only funny that...
To me, it's a reminder. It's a reminder that we are NPCs sometimes. And that's a dark feeling. It's like when I say you too, I go, wow, autopilot took control of me. And I didn't offer that person my attention and genuine personality.
Enough attention.
I did not find
it
it
right.
like important enough to be thinking before I spoke. And I find that to be a little embarrassing on my part. Because I should just say, have a great day or whatever.
Enjoy the movie. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to eat all this popcorn before the previews.
Fat ass like me, I will.
Do that. I will do it.
I think I argue for NBD. I think
NBD.
At the worst, it's if the person having a bad day, that's just BL. Can you do?
NBD, and that brings us right into the next category, which is porn in your browser history. I'd like to include information here because it kind of depends what the porn is a little bit. Like if you look at it and it's like, you know, at fucking xnxx.com and it's like / like busty teacher gets cream pied by awesome fucking janitor. Then it's like whatever. But if it's like something crazy,
what's crazy?
I don't know.
There's a spectrum here. What if it's Chinese gilfs?
Then man, that's kind of funny. That's low key a good thing. That's low key a good thing. like if I were to open Aiden's browser history and it was like all Chinese gilf porn,
yeah,
I'd be like, Aiden, you dog.
That's what you're into, huh?
This
is like when Sanchovies was scrolling TikTok on his stream and it was just a bunch of foot videos and he stopped. He's like, what? Fucking what? You think I'm embarrassed? This is my fuck you. No, fuck you. This isn't bad for me. Fuck you. It's kind of like that. It can be. But I think no matter what, it's embarrassing, right? You open up your browser history or the autocomplete, and I don't even think
it's like you open up your boy's history. It's like Futurama hentai.
So this happened. This was actually a weird situation that happened. I was at my friend Eric's house, and I picked up his iPod Touch to like look something up online. He's at his computer, and I'm sitting on his bed. And I open up the browser and it's automatically porn, meaning he was using this to jerk himself off, probably in the bed that I was
and
sitting
potentially
on.
Busting on the screen and then checking if he takes a screenshot, does the bust show? Because we were young and dumb, and it doesn't.
And it was funny because I opened it, immediately saw it, closed it right away, and I didn't tell him. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to embarrass him like that. But I did, years later, get on a podcast and say that this happened. But you know what I mean? Like, I always had it in my pocket, like Eric beats off using his phone, which I didn't really do back then. Yeah. Or his iPod Touch.
Well, because for you, it had to turn the number had to put the finger in the hole.
We're the same age.
And then you had to rotate the number. How would you jack off with that?
So I think this one is a smooth off.
What do you think about it?
Screenshot. Thinking that the screenshot would still have to come on it is so funny.
Well, it's only funny because
Where'd the jizz go? I definitely jizzed on the screen.
You're looking at it like clouds in the sky.
This is borderline.
This is endless haunting.
This
for
could
me.
be endless haunting.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a stain on your character that populates first of the list to anyone who saw it forever. In my head, when someone I know sees me, the first thing they will think is Chinese grandma porn. Nick, like soccer, like they will go in that order for the rest of my life. That's how I have to believe that they're gonna think, and that will endlessly haunt me.
I think I remember. What's crazy is the vividness, and I can remember when this happened the first time the other way around. Still, I can remember the title of the video that was in the browser
That you saw on someone else's.
Yes, on somebody
Please.
else's.
Well, please.
It was Brooke strips in kitchen.
Well, who knows what she was doing?
Maybe she was making New York strips, 12 ounces.
Maybe it said bacon strips in kitchen.
And it was next to the P-Hub logo.
Wow.
Can you do?
So I think should it be here? Should our culture be so sexually ashamed?
I mean, there are. I immediately thought of this. That there are circles in which porn in the browser history is like you and your weird goon buddies are high-fiving or some shit. So this is more for normal people.
Yeah.
Where jerking off and watching porn is something you do alone and you don't really talk about.
Is a healthy amount of shame.
Healthy amount of shame.
I think that even if I'd like to believe I've divested most of the shame that would be associated with this, I really haven't. And I even if my girlfriend saw me, like I would still be ashamed. And she's the person who I share like the most intimate things of my life with.
Yeah, I'm good with endless haunting.
Wow, the first one, Chris in the category. Let's go.
Yep, classic, and that's why we use Control-Shift-N.
I don't actually know what this next one is.
The grocery store
exactly
linger.
what this is.
Please, Aiden, if you could.
The grocery store linger is when you've walked into an aisle and there's a person standing sort of in your way or around you, but you also need to something in that area, or you think you do. And so you're unable to go straight to the thing and just get it because you need to look. And you also feel awkward because maybe you don't go to this grocery store very often, or maybe not at all. And then this person is also there.
They're taking their
You have
time.
to just stand and kind of
You start checking out the Tupperware.
Yes.
You
do
start sizing it
nothing
up.
and kind of pretend that you're busy with other things in the aisle.
Yeah.
Oh wow, chili flakes. I'll definitely make something with that.
Yes.
And you sit in this eternal. It feels eternal until the person finally decides to leave the aisle, and then you've reset the situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is low key a good thing, because
Really?
yeah, because I think one time I was talking to Sunsei, the Melee player, and he was discussing that every day he wakes up and he makes his bed. And I said, oh, I hate making the bed. It feels pointless. I'm just going to get back in the damn bed and mess it up again. Why would I make the bed? He's like, well, if the first thing you do in the morning when you wake up is do something you don't want to do, it becomes easier to do things you don't want to do for the rest of the day. And that's an important thing. And I was like, that's the best argument I've heard. I think not getting exactly what you want right when you want it in the grocery store is a practice in mindfulness
What
for
are
you.
you talking about?
It's like,
What a stretch you're making.
I want to get to the paper towels, but the chud man is in front of me and he's looking at cereal for quite a bit of time, and I'm stuck in the little awkward. I'm doing the robot. I'm acting like I'm looking at Tupperware. But you know what? This is good. This is good. It's not awkward. This is good for me. I need to not get what I want all the time immediately. Slow down.
Guy who tripped twice. This is low key a
Whoa,
good thing.
slow down.
This is an opportunity.
Yeah.
You're like LinkedIn posting
Tripping
right
and
now.
like trying to reject.
He is LinkedIn posting.
It's LinkedIn posting.
I think the problem with this, that here's why I don't think it's good. And because this is often coupled with a very strong fear that by doing the grocery store linger, you are putting an undue pressure on the other person that you don't think they deserve.
Yeah, the linger is an answer to not pressuring them.
Yeah.
You're trying to pretend that you weren't even interested in getting the chili
Because you
flakes.
don't want them to have to rush because you don't actually know where the thing is.
Here's the interesting aspect of this, bitch, is, okay, let's say someone has half of an entire poop hanging out the back of their jeans. So like they've left the bathroom and something has gone terribly wrong, but they don't actually know. They don't know this.
Are we in a grocery store still?
Yeah, sure. We're in a grocery store. We're in the aisle that has like Pocky and like soy sauce and top ramen.
Yeah.
It's like the fun aisle that's like has a bunch of food like that. And so
poop halfway out their ass.
They have half a log that's coming out the top of the back of their jeans. They come out of the bathroom.
Oh, what?
This isn't like I don't know how this has happened. They don't know this is happening.
Sure,
You
yeah.
can
It
smell. You can
It
smell
looks
it.
like a tanuki tail.
They don't notice it. And this is awkward, right? Because it's like this person doesn't realize that they have poop coming out and everyone can see how awkward. But they are not experiencing the awkward at all. They don't know what's happening, right? And there's no necessarily a moment where they're going to discover this person that you're behind, who you're lingering around, might not ever really discover that you're even lingering or waiting. This is happening only to you. So you are the one feeling the awkwardness. So I find it hard to say this would be a day ruiner because I feel like it would have to be that the person who is blocking you discovers they've been blocking you. That creates an awkwardness for them that ruins their day. But I feel like in this scenario, they kind of don't notice you.
I think ultimately this is NBD. Even in the worst case scenario where someone notices you lingering, they go, oh, sorry. And then you get the thing you need, you exchange something, it's NBD. But I think it is such a ubiquitous experience that it's important to file into this tier list and also remind each other sometimes that it's NBD.
Aiden, you're the tiebreaker. You're tiebreaker.
Show me NBD, Zipper.
Oh my God.
It's NBD, but it's worth talking about. Also, your analogy, I guess it does make sense because the person doesn't want to be in your way and they don't want the poop.
No.
I was going to say.
If they noticed you, they'd probably just go, oh, my bad, and scoot over. But they don't notice you. So you're the one lingering.
Sure.
And if when they do notice you, they usually will be like, oh, and scoot. And you go, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty common one.
Boner in class.
Boner in class.
Low-key a good thing.
Shut the fuck up.
I just wanted to
bro.
say that.
I remember.
Well, it's good because you know your T is probably doing all right. Like you're getting random boners. Like you're doing good.
I'll say this: I haven't gotten a random boner in a very long time. I think I'm in my 30s. You don't really get those anymore.
You should take a testosterone test.
I'll
maybe.
get them in the morn. But like the way we were getting them as teenagers, are you kidding me? In health class, just like, oops, it's boner time. I didn't even want that right now. What am I gonna do with this? Nothing. Besides do the walk or the tuck.
It's another private awkwardness. It's only you in this scenario.
It is, but okay. The thing is about having a boner in class, I remember this so vividly. I was in class, I was in 7th grade, and it was Mr. LaGrange's health class who ended up throwing a chair at a student.
Did they die?
I think he had BPD before we knew what that was.
Mm-hmm.
He did not die. He missed James, the student. But
A whole chair. That's amazing.
he flung it like fucking WWE. Anyway, I'm wearing gym shorts, bro, and the bell rings. It's time to go.
The gym short boner.
And I got the boner.
Blueprint.
And I remember I didn't tuck. I just used the book, my big hardcover health book, and I just kind of moved around like a weird guy. Luckily, no one was talking to me, and I didn't have it. There was
The conversation with a classmate while you have the boner is insane. You know, like someone's like, "Hey, I'm sorry to ask. Like, can I bum your notes from yesterday? Because I just like wasn't here, and I'm just like rock up tuck." And I'm just like, oh, I'm like so much more gracious. I'm like, absolutely. Yeah, let me get you my notes. Yeah.
I'll say the boat. If you're up tucked, you're safe. Everything's fine.
Yeah, but you still have to be the guy with a boner talking to someone.
I think you can fade that though. Like as long as it's not known that you have a boner and you've already gotten into the tuck situation. But the thing about a tuck, Nick, is that you have to reach and grab your penis and tuck it back up.
Tuck it up.
Yeah, you do.
That's the hard part. And doing that on the low is very scary. You're reaching into your pants.
Yeah, you are. And you're hoping that no one sees you reach into your pants. Because then it's like, wait, what'd you reach in there for? What'd you get?
What are you getting out of your pants? Someone, he's got a boner, right? That's a worst case scenario.
How do you think this compares to false accusation of gene fault being a boner?
That's fine.
Yeah, you flatten it out and you go, no boner. What's up, pussy? I don't even get those.
Yeah, you get to go boop and be like, nah,
dude.
nah,
do like-
you're wrong.
In school, being like, I don't even fucking get those. Dude.
I don't even get boners. I have a weird disease. My boners don't work.
I'll die on the low key, a good thing hill.
Dude, I think it's smooth off. I don't think it's endless haunting unless unless you get pointed and laughed at for having it. Then it's truly the worst moment of your entire life.
Maybe,
well,
maybe it's
should we-
just I
but
have
I
a
think that's
clean
rare.
record, but I'm going no big deal because I think if you have technique, you simply are never
Wait,
discovered.
I have to adjust this. I have to adjust this because thinking about the other ones, I think the boner in class is something that people have to notice. I think we have to make it. You have a boner in class, and this is noticed.
Noticed boner
boner?
in class?
Yeah, because like for example, like
Then
if you fart in
smooth
class
off.
and no one finds out, it's a very different thing than
Yeah.
like farting in class and everyone hearing
Exactly.
you, right? So it's like, what is the boner in class? Is it private or is it you have the boner and someone sees it and goes, "Do you have a boner in class?" and then everyone else hears it and starts laughing or whatever.
I mean, it's endless haunting.
I think it has to. I think
it's the worst it could ever be.
I think that's what it is, and I think it's endless haunting. Like one time I was in school, I had a boner and everyone saw it. I will think about that the rest of my life.
Yeah, I can modify this later to say boner in class noticed, in parentheses noticed.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, it is endless. Yes.
Yeah, endless haunting.
It's the worst thing you could ever happen. This one's fun. Watching a movie with your parents and a sex scene comes on.
I'm like, damn, mom, they're good at it. Damn, is that what it's like?
Dude, sometimes movies are just so. It also obviously depends on the parent, but even with my like fucking of a dad, like it's just fucking annoying.
You don't want to watch a sex scene with your parents. It's so
It's
weird.
the worst shit in the world,
No,
bro.
no.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I think it's because you have to sit in what you think they feel when they watch a sex scene.
Yeah.
You have to that imagination creeps onto you, and you're like, I don't want that thought.
Yeah.
And I don't want them thinking about me sexually and like what I think about sexually.
There's also this moment where, especially if you're a younger person, you're like, do I look away? Like, should I look away from the awesome breasts that are bouncing up and down in this sex scene of these two characters that is coming to a head? Like it's only made worse when your parents acknowledge it. I would imagine.
Oh God, there's soap on them. Yuck.
But I don't think this is an endless haunting situation. I think it's just one of those growing up things that happens. It's the worst shit in the world as it happens, but then, later on it's like whatever.
That is fine.
But it's a smooth off situation.
Oh, it's smooth off. For sure.
Really?
I think it's smooth off because once again, kind of like calling to teach your mom the unfunny video.
I've
You're
done this
sitting in
before.
it. You're
Here's-
sitting in it.
I've done this before. I feel like it just kind of ruined that moment for me. It's like my day ruiner.
I think it
sucks a
my
lot more than
temp
that.
check on this is with a lot of these, I think you evolve as you get older and they're less embarrassing because it's just fucking fine. I think this is one of the only ones on the list that I actually like still have a very distinct discomfort as an adult when it happens. I'm like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this.
Something that adds to the smooth off category and maybe the ones alongside it in its cohort is the length of time that you have to sit inside of it. If it's just a flash of a titty in Austin Powers and you're like, what can you do? But if it's a sex scene where people are having sex and you have to sit there.
Are you thinking about the next day?
And wait for it to end? I think so, yeah.
Are you?
You know what I'm thinking about? Next time I think about that movie, I'm thinking about that happening.
You're thinking about your parents?
I'm just thinking about, God, I had to watch that fucking sex scene with my parents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it hangs on like that.
And it
that
does
movie,
persist.
That movie has a bit of a stain on it.
I'm being outnumbered. I'd like the record to show I believe it's a day ruiner, but I will accept my loss and we can place it into smooth off.
That's a smooth off situation.
No, next we have bad haircut with 2 T's.
I misspelled it. What can you do?
It's low key a good thing, and the reason is, I think it's good. One time I had a mustache for a week, and in my head it was a practice in feeling ugly. I thought I looked like shit with it, and I was like, you know what? How does it feel to like not like how I look for a week?
I guess that my situation that I'm trying to I'm saying in this is you get a bad haircut and immediately it's a bad haircut. You're still in the chair.
Oh, you've received someone.
You've received a bad
You've
haircut.
received a bad haircut, and you're with the person who cut. Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that is awkward.
Awkward
It
situation.
also depends how you handle it, because you could be like, they're like, all right, like how do you feel? You like it? You want me to go up on the sides more? And
No,
and
it's
like,
great.
If I'm like,
dude, giving it's all good and leaving.
and you can tell, like, you're wearing your heart on your sleeve in that moment. No one's lying well there. Like, no one's going like, I love it. they're like, yeah, it's good. Good. Maybe you could, no, never mind. It's
Dude.
you know what I mean?
Yes.
That is pretty bad.
And not counting living with your haircut and how you feel about it, but more this moment.
Kind of the definition of a day ruiner, I feel.
Yeah.
It's kind of, inherently.
Then you also are just like, fuck, man. My hair fucking sucks now.
You're walking around.
How do I fix this? And it's like your hair was cut, so there are only so many options.
And then it's also like, now I gotta like not go back to them. Like, that's awkward too.
Yeah, you kind of make a little bit of a big tip.
They're like, hey, so do you want to just schedule your next appointment ahead of time? And I'm like,
no, I actually don't know when
I
I'll
have
be
so
back.
much coming up.
There's a lot going on.
I actually thought I'd grow a rat tail, so I'm good, man.
I have your number though, so
So I'll hit you up when.
yeah, this is
pretty bad, and it's obviously been a while since I've had one, but the body remembers. The body remembers.
Up next is dead family member surprise.
This one is you had this in your list.
I also had this in my list.
Yeah, this is your mama sucked my dick. Yeah, my mom's dead.
I had one of these organically happen to me. I was on Xbox Live. I was on the map Karachi. It was Search and Destroy, and I was playing with friends, but like online friends, people I'd never met in real life. And me and one of them are like playfully like talking shit to each other, and he's like saying like, "Oh, you're gay" or whatever. And I was like, "Well, I fucked your mom." And he didn't say like my mom's dead or anything. He just kind of like stopped joking around with me. And then his brother, who was also in the game, DMs me on Xbox. I have to open the message. Yo, bro, just so you know, like our mom's dead. And I was like, oh my God. And I'm like, I didn't say anything, but I was so nice to him the rest of the day. But I felt like I was like crushed. It was horrible. That story I think about every once in a while.
Interesting.
Which for me places it into endless haunting, because it's the best case scenario when you say I fucked your mom is that everyone laughs at that person and you kind of win the battle of wits. The worst case scenario is that their mom is dead.
Yeah.
And that you've unearthed that for a moment and you've taken advantage of it to hurt them.
Yep.
That is way worse than the upside. And then you're stuck with it.
My version of this is, I think I've told this story before. We were at a big party, and my friend Tommy, we were doing this bit where we were like rednecks we did redneck voice all night, and it was a high school party. We were kind of early to this party, and the girls there did not want to hang out with us. It was very awkward. But me and Tommy are just kind of we're just laughing and having a good time anyway, and trying to make the most of the situation where we're not really wanted. Anyway, we started talking about how much we love fucking drunk driving. We both didn't have a car. Like, we just fucking love drunk driving as fast as we can, motherfucker. And then Haley goes, "Oh, you like drunk driving?" to Tommy. I was out of this one. And he goes, "Yeah, fucking drunk drive all the time." She said, "Oh, you like drunk driving? That's funny?" He's like, "Yeah, it's fucking funny and it's fun." And she said, "My brother died to a drunk driver crashing into him." And he just immediate fold. He's immediately his eyes just went wide. He's I'm so sorry. And I never forgot this moment. Tommy surely didn't ever forget this moment. And Haley also, I'm sure it was terrible for her, but I know that part of her was kind of happy that she got to do this to punish the guys that were being annoying.
Dude, one time I was getting my hair cut by this guy, and I was trying to like tell him a cool story. I was like, dude, I got this friend. He drives so crazy. He on the freeway, you know, like those big, like the tall cones that separate we have like freeways in my hometown that are like, they have cones that don't let you go into the carpool lane at all. Like they're just like tall. And he was like, I have a friend who just runs them over and just goes into the carpool lane. It's so crazy. And the first time he was ever serious with me, he goes, "Someone did that and almost killed my wife." And we had just started the haircut. And I was like, yeah, he shouldn't have done that. And I'm like, so can I just get like keep the top kind of long?
Yeah. So you know what? You guys have both made a compelling case. I think this is endless haunting.
It's endless haunting.
Haunting.
I remember that, dude. I remember how many like inches away Tommy's knee was from Haley's knee, sitting in two chairs next to each other. It's the most vivid memory I have in my life. Is Tommy just going, "I am so sorry."
You weren't even the guy who did it.
I wasn't even the guy who did it.
Yeah.
You also have a more recent example of at Master Baker.
Oh God! So that's the kind of other side of this. I would say that the P2 version of this is low-key a good thing. You have all the cards on the planet,
but also there's P3. Which is all the people surrounding you guys that are like listening. 'Cause I think you can see on everyone's faces, they're like, it's so awkward for them.
Yeah, but that's sorry. You just got to deal with that.
The situation we're talking about is
it's an NBD for them.
You explain it.
But yeah, it's Austin came up to me at Messer Baker, and him and Extra Emily had this thing they made. It was an eclair, and it was based on this story that they made up, and it was called the car crash eclair. And little Johnny, the lore is that little Johnny made this eclair for his mom who got into a car crash, and he shoved it through the feeding tube because she was in the hospital from a car crash. He shoved it through and it healed her.
Yeah.
And she sprang back to life.
Wow. And you're the judge.
And I'm the judge. And Cutie Cinderella's the judge, who also has a mom that passed away. Mm-hmm. And we're just sitting there like we just have fucking an RPG loaded under the table. And I said to Austin, I was like, oh, that's terrible. Please go on.
Yeah. Baiting him to say more.
Dude, oh my God. And so, I mean, it obviously depends on how far you are away from whatever traumatic thing happened. But my mom's been dead for half my life now. So when I get an opportunity like this, because it used to happen a lot more when you're younger and stuff, but now it's like I get this beautiful choice, this magical Sylvia Plath fig tree of all the things I can say and do. I can make this person feel terrible. They're gonna feel terrible, but I can make it fun. But no matter what, they are going to say sorry to me, and that's hilarious. So the P2 side is a good thing.
I think endless haunting is good for this though.
Endless haunting for sure.
So it's one of the worst things that you can do, I think.
Yeah,
saying hi to a stranger.
This is saying hi to a stranger you recognize as someone, and then you realize immediately that they're not someone you recognize.
Dude, this is okay. I can make a compelling case for this. I'm in Long Beach. I have not lived in LA for very long. I'm hanging out with somebody. I'm walking down like the Long Beach pier, and I see a man on the opposite side of the pier walking towards me. And as I'm getting closer, I'm so sure this is Snoop Dogg because it looks exactly like him.
Bro, and you're in Long Beach.
And I'm in Long Beach. And I am literally, I'm uttering the words as I continue to get closer to this man. And then I'm maybe like 5 feet away when I realize this isn't Snoop Dogg. What have I done? This is like
and you have this person's attention.
And then I nothing happens and I walk away. But even the memory of that maybe happening rocks me to my core. Like the fact that I was so close to doing it and thinking about what would have happened in that social interaction if I had said it.
Dude,
this is smooth off. I had a less embarrassing version of this with Richard Lewis because I knew he worked in Atlanta and I saw a guy on a date at kind of like a food court style thing. And I was so confident it was Richard Lewis. I went up to him to introduce myself because it was like working in esports at the time. And I knew he was working on E-League, whose set was in Atlanta. And it just wasn't Richard Lewis. Then I had to explain to them who Richard Lewis was.
God. No, you didn't.
No, they asked.
God. Dude, getting asked. Oh, I'm not who that is. Who did you think I was?
Yeah, which is worse because I have to explain, like I have to contextualize who Richard Lewis is to two normal people.
You guys are going to be so pissed off at me. I think this is low-key a good thing. I'm not kidding.
Dude, what the fuck? You said this for almost every single one.
How so?
Because I've been in this situation actually a bunch of times where like I have like thought a stranger was someone, I stopped them, or like I said something to someone on accident in public, and every single time it goes the exact same way. Where I'm like I'm sorry, are you like blah blah blah, or is like were you in something blah blah blah, and they're like, oh no, and it's just an opportunity to like make a joke. And I like having a positive interaction with a stranger, and this one has never been negative for me.
I'll say this. I think part of what makes this particular situation bad is when you full all in, you don't say, are you someone?
You go up and hug them from behind?
Yeah, straight up. Like you give them the,
Aiden's was like
McDonald's coworker.
It doesn't say like say hi to a stranger racist, you know? Because like that would be that'd be smooth off.
This happened to me, I think 2 weeks ago. It was like
you understand.
I basically I'm walking on the street I always walk, and I thought I walked by someone that works at the coffee shop I always go to, and I waved and I said, "What's up?" to this complete stranger, which again, isn't the worst thing in the world, but I wanted to die for a second because that guy was like, oh, maybe that guy was just really, I think in general, this is NBD because the person receiving it usually doesn't care. In fact, they get kind of like surprise, fun attention unless they're insane. Low-key, a good thing is a hard argument.
Bro.
I'm a day
I'm like,
on this at the least.
Really?
I hate when this happens.
Wow, it's so unlike him, I feel like.
Yeah. It's interesting to see you squirm in a spot.
So none of us
like
have
this.
agreed with each other. What do we do?
Oops.
What do we do?
Well, how about we hold on to it later and
Put it at the bottom.
Yeah, we put it at the bottom and then we come around because usually we start to figure out where these tears end up feeling. So yeah, let's put it back in the pile. This is forgetting someone's name.
Okay.
We talked about this one. I think this is NBD because you can always save the situation.
Yeah,
you can
I think
ask like, what's their name? You can
much like calling someone the wrong name. I think it really does depend how many times you've met them. As soon as you've passed the 3, if you're on the 3rd time or longer, you've entered a dangerous territory where it moves up this list.
It's so easy to clutch, though. You can just be like, I'm the worst person on planet Earth. Can you remind me your name again?
I love hearing that.
Nah.
I love hearing that. Because it's like, oh, he cares enough to feel a little guilty, and now he'll really remember.
Maybe
unless he doesn't.
Maybe I have too much baggage with this one.
Well, that's what it's all about.
The worst version of this, what I think is not fair to include, is when you introduce yourself to someone that you've already met. Which potentially should be on this list.
That I would consider. Yeah, I guess it is pretty bad.
That one is like that
feels
is
awful.
awkward.
That one
I've done
feels
that,
awful.
and it's like that's one of the worst. I mean, arguably, maybe we even change that one to say that.
There's a lot of name ones.
It
So
escalates.
it's like
it
maybe we just
escalates.
don't worry about it too much.
I'll be laughing at the next one,
Let's go to the next one.
which is surprise snot during laugh. This has never happened to me in my life.
What?
Surprise snot?
Like a booger, like you like, and it comes out of your nose.
No, it's never
What are you
once
talking?
happened.
What are you talking
I'm saying
about?
it's never happened to me in my life.
What are you talking about?
I swear. I'm not.
Well,
I don't have
have
pride.
you- have
in
you
it.
seen
why don't
this
you
happen?
tell me why it's
No,
low key
I
a
don't
good
think
thing.
I've never
Nick?
seen this
No,
happen.
I've seen people snort, or like I've seen something come out of their nose, like they're drinking liquid and it comes out their nose.
This happened on the podcast. I got it on the mic, and then you told me about it.
Wait, but
Real.
were you laughing? Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yes, bitch.
I don't
Yes,
remember.
bitch.
I don't remember. That means it's not that memorable.
What
to
I'm
me.
saying is this happens.
Okay, I'm
is-
not saying it doesn't
This is the
happen.
thing that happens.
Just say it, yeah.
And it fucking sucks. But I think the question is it a day ruiner or an NBD? I will say if it's during like a date, it's kind of smooth off.
Oh yeah, the date. Yeah.
So it's context dependent, but it's gonna land somewhere around there. I think the worst case scenario, it's smooth off, and it's actually very rare. And
I
don't
think
know.
even in the smooth off scenario, there's potential for it to like it kind of to be endearing, like that you handle it so well.
You have a chance.
Because ultimately, it's like a bodily function that isn't on the tier of poop. So like it's a lesser evil that you can expel. So if I like laugh so hard, snot comes out my nose on a date, that's incredibly embarrassing. It ruins my day for sure. But then like a month later, it's like one of our funny stories.
It could be.
Yeah, it could be. Depending
Unless she thought your micro was a
But if
deal
I
breaker.
diarrheaed and then my micro came out, like if both of those happened on a first date, right? My micro comes out and that causes me to get so scared I diarrhea. Then I don't care how long we stay together. That's never gonna be funny to me. I'm always gonna be like, that was the worst day of my life. I can't even look at you.
Wait, how can it not be funny? It's so funny right now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm on the ground of the restaurant from the date. There's poop all around me. My micro's out.
Yeah, my micro's out. My pants come down. I go, my micro. Oh no! And then I just start everywhere.
You make the sound that guys make in CS:GO when you Zeus them.
I think this is a day ruiner.
It's a day ruiner. I'm on NBD. I'll let you tie break here. I'm on NBD because I think when it happens, people laugh, but it's like again bodily function, and sometimes it happens.
I'm gonna say day ruiner. I have a personal disgust for myself if like someone's like If someone's like, "Oh, you have something in your teeth," that'll literally bother me the rest of the day.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so embarrassed they saw that.
Okay.
So this is like worse than that. So it's gonna ruin my day at least.
Bit of a problem. So you know that 28-year-old guy I adopted?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, but Brian.
I didn't know you could do it that old,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
cool that you got it done.
Yeah, he's pretty much self-sufficient, but I did adopt him legally. But he's sleeping on the floor now because I don't really have anywhere for him to sleep, and he's also really annoying. It was a big mistake in my life, and I don't know what to do.
Everyone wants to sleep on the floor like
Yeah.
you do. By the way,
No, no, no,
Yeah, I
make him
thought he
do
You
did.
that.
didn't think when adopting a 28-year-old that maybe he would want a bed?
No, he's a product manager. He has his own life. I don't know why I did this. It's so annoying.
Why don't you just get him one?
Get him what?
Well, you could get him a Helix sleep mattress. He could take the sleep quiz and he can get a mattress that's perfectly made for him at 28 years old.
Do you think that would help his situation?
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, you could
100%.
get it shipped for free to your home.
They have 20 unique mattresses, various designs with memory foam and cooling features, and it has sleep zones to customize Brian's sleep.
Here's the thing. I'm afraid if I do something like this, he'll stop calling me dad.
Why would giving him
dad?
why
Why
would giving
adopted
him a
him?
bed
That's
make
your
him
question?
stop calling you dad?
I don't know. That's why I'm not
And
doing a lot of
why
things.
is the 28-year-old man calling you
Because I
dad?
adopted him. He's my son now.
Yeah, but
Brian, if you're listening to this, because I know you do watch your father's podcast, go to helixsleep.com/theyard for 20% off site ride. That's helixsleep.com/theyard for 20% off site wide.
Also, stop eating all my shit.
And stop.
You can
You're
afford
his-
your own shit.
Brian, you're
are
a
you his
project
dad?
manager. Your salary.
I guess you should have a job.
Helix
He
Sleep.
does have a
.com/the
job. He's
yard.
got a really successful job. He's a great guy, but he's my son.
HelixSleep.com/the
Tier
yard.
list. Go back to tier list.
Okay, Stinky but don't know it. You can also find P2 because we'll do that next. But
My worst nightmare.
Stinky but don't know it. There's a P1 and P2 version of it. P1 is the guy who's stinky, and you don't know it.
Wait.
And
the guy who's
yeah,
And you are, I guess, being told.
because you have to imagine the most realistic scenario here, where you're stinky, you don't know it. Somebody comes up to you near the end of the day, and or maybe when you get home and it's somebody that you're closer with and lives with, and they say, "I'm sorry, but
You
you're
smell
kinda-
bad.
You smell bad,
Dude, getting
You're a
the
little stinky
getting
right
the I'm
now.
sorry, but your breath is really bad.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh.
god. I can't
then
stomach it.
you immediately go through the file cabinet of the day's actions and how many people smelled me and didn't say anything.
Yeah, you go back
and
to
I
like,
was
beginning of the day. Hey, breath exhaling contest. 3, 2, 1. And then all these memories from like the. Dude, lick my tongue. What does it feel like?
Yeah. Okay. I think though. Bear with me here. Low-key a good thing.
Wow, I love where your
You're
head's at.
such
Right?
a you
Right?
you guys are
Wait,
freaks.
explain.
Obviously,
Explain.
it's obviously low-key a good thing
Freaks
because
And
you're.
I came with you too. You
'Cause some-
disgusting. You
Explain
disgusting.
your work. I wanna hear it.
Derek, it's simple. If someone is willing to be brave enough to tell you that you stink, you can change it, and then that never happens again. If that person doesn't intervene, if you never learn, you might feel embarrassed now, but you fix it. If you never learn, you're always stinky. This is low-key a good thing.
Oh, I see. I have to disagree with his logic because if you never learn, you never know what happened. You never feel awkward because we're in P1.
No, but people are always. I mean, basically, it would happen. You would learn as P1 in a much worse way, right? Basically, it's like you need this problem to be solved. It gets solved. It's low key a good thing, even if it's embarrassing at the moment.
I don't think I can come around to that.
Everyone
I
wants
think
to
the
know that
moment-
they're stinky.
Whenever the moment that, yeah, everyone wants to know because the idea of not knowing leaves a bigger trail of people who form an opinion about them for being stinky that they can't control or change or whatever. That is scarier. But I think the moment you find out you're stinky is awkward no matter how you benefit from it. If someone was like, yeah, you smell bad, I'm like, I do?
I think this is
Because this scenario is distinctly different
Interesting.
than like, I just played basketball. And someone's like, you smell sweaty. I'd be like,
Yeah. That's
I'm
fine.
wearing basketball garb.
That's fine.
But yeah, this is more the guy at the office.
The passive stink.
Passive stink.
I would wonder, because what would haunt me is that I didn't know I stink. So now no matter what I do, every day I'm going to think I do, even if I can't smell it. I'm going to be like, do I smell to people right now?
I saw this tweet that was like, if you kind of smell yourself, trust that a lot of people can smell you.
That is true. I definitely believe that. I mean, when I have like a really like, I don't know, I have like all fucking dumb issues, but like bad breath, I can't even smell it. When someone has bad breath, I can't even look at them. I'm like, just go away from me. It's like so bad for me. So when someone has bad breath, it's so hard for me to deal with that I can't even muster the courage to tell them because of like how much I think it would hurt me to hear. So
yeah, same.
So I don't tell them, but then I immediately think, what if I currently have bad breath and they're not telling me because of the same fear?
I'm going to hurt you right now. I've been in this situation with you.
What?
Would you want me to tell you?
Of course. I would want. Yeah.
And I would be gentle with you.
I just drink coffee every day.
I'd be gentle
No
with you.
food.
I'd make sure. Today you're good.
Okay.
Okay, so P1. So I guess I'm outnumbered here. I think it's low-key a good thing.
Think about it every day now.
Because the thing is, getting a boner in class, you don't fucking learn a lesson from that. You learn, like, I hate getting a boner. But learning that you're stinky leads to a better life, and that's why it's low-key a good thing. That doesn't really apply to all these other ones. That's my argument.
I think it's
take it or leave it. Suck it or don't.
Off.
I've left it. Have you left it?
Suck it or
You said
don't.
take it or leave it. I'm saying I'm leaving.
Leave it, then decide on something.
You're taking it, so you want low-key a good thing.
No, wait, I'm leaving it.
Me too.
Smooth off.
Oh my God. Move off.
Fine.
Yeah.
I guess some of us like to know our flaws,
Stinky.
and some of us are scared of them.
Great next category. Thank you for...
we can go P1.
Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
P2.
Sorry, we'll do P2.
Stinky but don't know it is the person...
They're delivering the news.
Someone near you is really stinky.
Someone near you is really stinky. You may or may not decide to do something about this, but you now are at a crossroads.
Day ruiner.
This is just a day ruiner. It's clear cut.
I hate being around someone who smells
It's
bad.
It's not fun. It's not fun, but you got to step up.
But I'm not tomorrow.
It.
I'm not going to be like, God, that person yesterday smelled
but
bad.
You don't hang on to it.
Well, to be fair, and I agree with you guys, but just an exception maybe that proves the rule. At Bigger Balk, I remember smelling someone's penis so strongly.
You brought this up.
To this day, I still think about it.
Yeah. You could smell someone's penis from outside of their pants, just nearby them.
It was just...
I'm at the Bigger Balk smelling somebody's schmeg.
and you can tell that it's not like an armpit smell. It's a penis smell.
It's penis.
It could be your balls.
It could be balls.
I'll give you that.
Dude.
But it's that area, and it's probably penis, and it was at the pools area during pools. And I was like, that's crazy. Anyway, next one, CourageJD.
Yeah, CourageJD.
I think
really is.
I mean, I think
there's definitely just an awkward energy.
I think there's a category where he smoothly fits into based on past categories.
Can I make the... And this is my first low-key a good thing.
Low-key a good thing?
That's my teammate.
You meet the guy for one fucking
my
CS tournament that you rigged.
He's electric, bro. I love this guy. What can I say?
I think he's a nice guy.
I fucking love him.
I think he's a nice guy and stuff. But don't make me use my one time to put him in smooth off, and let's just put him in there normally.
Don't make you... What if I use my one time? What happens then?
Then we RPS or something, which I'm down to do.
I'm going to let you guys decide this one. I'm undecided. Because I want to say Endless Haunting because it's funny. And I also want to say low-key a good thing because it's funny.
I think smooth off is the funniest one
Low-key
because
good thing. He's low-key
we end up killing him on these tier lists all the time.
Here's why I'll make a genuine case is we all have had a similar disdain for maybe this corporate esports world, the wear my Yeezys to work and pretend like I don't work in video games culture. And I think I put courage there in my mind for a long time, even like way before we even did that first tier list episode. And as I have watched his stuff over the last few years, and I've met him a couple times, and then we played in the tournament too, it's all made me, this is just a lovely guy.
Flag on the play, glazing. This guy is corporate esports, even if we like him.
Thank you.
He puts ads on Twitter videos.
Thank you.
I don't tell you. Puts ads on a Twitter video.
Is he not low-key a good thing?
I wouldn't even know where the setting is.
Can we not enjoy
I wouldn't know where to find the setting.
He shows up with a bunch of bananas to the CS tournament and eats them at the desk.
Push-ups on camera. I feel you. I see all of it.
And he's electric.
Corporate shill.
He's electric.
Marvel's unite. What do you say?
And Marvel's great. Avengers
assemble.
Avengers assemble them.
I think I'd like to... Oh, God, it's funny to put low-key a good thing. I think I'd like to blow my head smooth off.
To quote Immortal Technique, when the devil wants to dance with you, you better say never, because a dance with the devil might last you forever. CourageJD, dance with the devil.
He did.
You can say all this shit, like, oh, he doesn't do this, all this. He could have said no to the PJs. Calling it a PJ? We would never do that, bro.
we call it a PJ all the time now because of that.
Ironically, and that's the Pepsi difference. This basically everything Nick said, I agree with. How do you monetize a tweet? Smooth off. That's crazy.
I don't know how. I'll say that. I don't know how to monetize
you know
a
what?
tweet.
You're welcome to use your one time. Will you?
No.
Let's go.
Interesting.
Next one is Promposal Denied.
Is there
This is
some
one of
crazy
mine.
ones coming
Promposal
up?
denied. So
You ask a girl to a dance and you do it in the elaborate way where you you go to the grocery store and have someone write it on a cookie and you make a little sign or something.
I mean, can we say this is endless haunting? This is obviously
man.
endless
It's
haunting.
either endless haunting or smooth off.
I've
You live with
never had this happen.
This has not happened to me, but even the idea of imagining my proposals being rejected is horrifying.
Do you think
to
it
me.
would still haunt you to this day if you asked a girl to prom in front of the school?
I think so.
100%.
Yeah, I think
100%.
lesser things have haunted me. So
Yeah.
hey, you've gotten denied
Because
No,
it's this
no.
combination of vulnerability and effort,
and
that-
grandiose,
and it's so.
You're also like, if you're making the sign, you're pretty sure she's saying yes. Like, you're not making that sign if you're wondering if it's yes or no.
I don't know. What if you make the sign and you're like, "There's no other way but this Hail Mary."
Oh, like this has the best chance.
Yeah, like it's a no unless I really nail this shit.
You're asking out like head cheerleader, and you're like at best like chess club number 3 or something.
Yeah. This one is just.
Yeah, I think it's a good endless haunting. I will say this though, I didn't know when I had my girlfriend in high school, she got really mad at me because I didn't ask her to prom. And I was like, "You're my girlfriend. We're going to prom. I don't need to ask you that." But you're apparently, if anyone's listening in high school, you have to ask.
You
even
ask.
if you're,
So gotta
You
ask.
ask especially because she's your girlfriend.
they don't
Yep.
write this shit down for us.
Don't understand where that was explained to me.
Yep.
Can you do?
Don't know how to open a Roth IRA. Don't know how to fucking ask my girlfriend to prom.
Learn to drop ship. Happy birthday. Wrong day.
These are painful for me. I when I say happy birthday to someone, they're like, "Oh, it was yesterday, but thanks." I'm like, wow. Now every time I say it in the future, you'll remember how I got it wrong.
I don't know. You had this one and I saw it. I just never had this happen.
You've never said it on the wrong day.
I don't think I've ever.
Have you ever had someone be like, "Oh, by the way, it was so and so's birthday yesterday"?
Yeah, I don't care.
You don't care.
I guess here's the thing. I'm not much of a birthday guy, as you fuckers know. But
Yeah, we made you a little birthday guy. Though.
you made me
We
a little
turned you
birthday
a
guy,
little birthday guy.
and I tried to turn the tables.
You successfully turned the tables.
I successfly turned
Yeah.
the tables.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did feel like you took control of. The
When I told that
situation.
waiter I had leukemia, I definitely did turn the tables,
He's not.
didn't I?
He's not kidding. We
This
took
is
him
not
to
made up.
just a moment with you.
It's not made up. We surprised him to take him out for his
surprised
birthday.
him with birthday dinner, a sweet gesture. He told the waiter,
Told the waiter that
he
he
has
had
leukemia.
And the waiter believed him.
So next time y'all want to try some shit,
Yep.
be prepared for the hurricane.
No, I paid the price.
I
You're
have
right.
no need to try some shit again. Could skip that next time.
Anyway, so this doesn't really happen to me, but if someone's like, "Oh, so-and-so's birthday was yesterday," I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." And you know what I do? If I like the person, happy belated. I don't care. We're fucking adults. Kill yourself.
On your birthday. What do you think, Aiden?
I'm down for low-key a good thing on this one. I don't think.
It's not Loki. It's not.
This is where Zipper
It's
put
hap-
it.
it's an NBD.
Oh, whoops.
Zipper, do the thing where you twirled around. Aiden gets confused because of object permanence.
MBD.
Well, but you think it's not NBD because it hurts you.
Yeah, I don't think it's MBD because I think it's like, I don't know. It's kind of like being like, I'm LARPing as being someone who cares about you enough to know details about you, but I'm also failing at that. And so it's almost worse than forgetting it entirely and not saying anything.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because at least you now know it's like, well, I just don't know your birthday.
It's hard to separate how I feel about birthdays from all of this. Because if someone was like, "Oh, it was your birthday yesterday," I'm like, "Yep, I don't care." But that's my own personal bias. I put it in NBD. What can you do?
They ruined
What
it for
can you
me.
do?
But you're no big deal?
No big deal.
All right, I lose.
Silent friendlies. This is a great one.
This is one that I thought of. It's basically when you're playing friendlies with someone and there has not been a single thing discussed. Like there is no like they're not saying stop doing that. They're not saying you're being annoying. You're playing like an asshole. They just haven't said a word in like 15 friendlies, and you can feel it. That you can feel their energy.
It's happened between me and Nick
You
once.
know that was more distinct, and there was words. You might think that, oh, me and Aiden are playing a fun game, his Sheik, my Falco, and you know what? This session getting the better of me. Nope, was not what's happening.
It was actually my Falco, his Peach.
Oh, so it was prison rules.
And he timed me out.
Oh my God.
It didn't go to time. It almost did.
And it was a friendly. And I said, you just fundamentally don't understand what friendlies are for.
This must have been in 2018 or something.
Dude, don't you remember? We had a
work.
whole conversation with you in the car about it.
I think, well, it was was that work at BTS, right?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
We were playing in the kitchen.
BTS?
Yes, I do remember. It was on the, yes.
The small stint where the setup was in the kitchen.
You guys thought the lights argument was annoying? Woo! Not that I didn't find it interesting. I had a lot to talk about. We all three did. But
Yeah.
man,
I learned. I mean, I took something away from that day.
Yeah, you fucking better have. You fucking better
why
have.
would you time him? No, it's
I didn't time him out.
It's of
I didn't
course
time
you
him out.
almost.
You would have preferred to
Was
have.
it single digit seconds?
Huh?
Was it single?
No.
There was under a minute left.
Under a
might have
minute
been under a
left.
minute.
Not single digit, but double
might have
digit
been
seconds
under
and
a
no
minute.
minute. What can you do?
What are we doing? But anyway, this to me is slightly different. That's like more of an overt attempt at torture.
Sure.
This is a you're playing with someone, they're losing, they physically can't handle it, and they're steaming, but they also can't let it out.
Yeah.
And you're sitting in it.
Bear with me. Low-key a good thing. Because it means one of two things. One, it means that you're clobbering someone and you're making them kind of mad, which is fun. It's fucking fun. If I'm imagining it's at a tournament, or I'm imagining if it's one of my friends.
It's super
Both of these
depends.
situations, I like this.
The real terrorism is when you manage to do this the other way around, even if you're losing the games, which I did do at one point.
I think on the other side of this, let's say I'm pissy and I start going silent, I would argue that none of these awkwardness situations apply, and it's a good thing that I'm getting clobbered in a way, in sort of like a self-improvement sort of way. So I think on both sides of this is low-key a good thing. This is when the rubber meets the road, boys. I like it.
So interesting. This is the type of feeling I hate personally. Like if I'm playing with someone and I'm bringing them dread by winning, I'm like, I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to get up.
Maybe I'm a piece of shit, but I like
I could
it.
find a person that I would enjoy it more.
I think
if I'm playing Josh Man in Puff Falco and I'm winning games and he was silently mad, I'd be like, this is fucking awesome. Dash Macklemore.
It's awkward, in my opinion. Like, I would put this no big deal. The only time that I feel worse and I would move it up tiers is actually when it's the reverse. Like if I've been in a bad mood and I'm losing, but I realize afterwards that through that I've made the other person uncomfortable, I actually put that and smooth off. But this is the opposite. Where
Is the feeling you feel in that moment awkwardness?
Yeah, shame, awkwardness, embarrassment.
So I feel like the more awkward person in this whole thing is like the person who is like receiving the silence.
Sure, yeah.
That is the person who feels awkward.
Here, like, here's an example. I'll just say, I think I've talked about this a few times over the course of the show. There's a Dr. Mario player from, I think, New England named Palika. And I was really frustrated that I was getting my ass beat on the setup at Shine ages ago. And this is like, I think I was just so frustrated that I was losing so badly. So I just started camping the shit out of it. and these games, we're on a 3-man roto and I'm losing. And every time I play Palika on this setup, the game takes like 7 minutes. But I'm down. I'm losing the game. So when the game finally ends, and I felt like years later, I feel like bad and have like shame about that having happened. You know what I mean?
Sure.
What's beautiful is in that situation, the most awkward person is the third party on the setup who's not playing.
Yeah.
And is sitting between you guys, just like, wow, this is weird.
That's actually couple fighting, which is coming up.
But that's kind of what I mean is like, if I'm in the opposite scenario where like I'm the person up and winning and I'm making the other person frustrated and we're not saying anything, I don't really feel like, I just feel a little awkward. I don't feel that shamed or uncomfortable or embarrassed. Like, I would just put it into no big deal.
So if you're making them silent and they're pissy and seething, it's NBD for you.
Yeah, but if I'm the one who's if I'm this one steaming, I actually feel way worse, and I put that in smooth off.
Well, I think this is good from the perspective of the person that makes it silent, right? Because all you were doing was playing the game, and that person just started being mad or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I think NBD is close to low-key a good thing. I mean, maybe it's a horse race.
To me, it's such a day ruiner.
A day ruiner?
Yes, from the perspective of the guy, I'm playing Melee. I'm just trying to play my games, trying to get my cool combos, trying to learn something, one thing or two, have some fun with you, and you're not trying to have fun. You're mad. I'm like, this ruins. I'm like, I don't want to be doing this anymore.
I would like to use my one time.
Oh, he's using his one time.
Wow.
And you like to put it where?
I would like to put it on low-key a good thing. Yes.
Have to respect the rules of the game.
The rules of the game have been decided. The medallion is yours.
It's also funny because past Slime, Melee playing Slime.
Yeah.
Not really a silent Friendlies. Not really the way he would handle it.
No. But I've made people
He'll
go silent.
He'll get loud.
Okay, here's the thing. It's like with where I'm at in the last few years, I don't think I'd let it be silent anymore in the first place. I think I'd just say something to them. And I'm like, you having a rough time, buddy?
Oh my God.
And like, I just break the ice, you know? Like I would never, I feel like that's the other thing with this is like, I feel like I'm not in a stage of my life where I'd let it get to this point anymore.
I think and this is all to say, when I make the other person go silent, I'm having a great time. Even if they're my best friend. Because we're playing fucking fighting games, bro.
Well, he uses one time, but I feel so different. I hate the feeling more than anything.
It goes on the record and it'll go on the big Declaration of Independence. Next one, homie yells at his mom.
This is like you're at your friend's house when you're younger and like his mom comes in and says something and he's like unreasonably mean to his mom in front of you and you're just sitting there.
Yeah. This didn't happen a lot, but it did happen.
This is an endless haunting for me because like I could never talk to my mom that way. And when I see someone mean to their mom, I'm like, oh my God, I'll never forget it.
It is a very like, I'm not included in this. And the dynamic is flipped around.
Bye, Mrs. Applebee's. Thanks for having me over.
Because if Mrs. Applebee's is really fucking mean to your friend, it's like, parents, motherfucker.
Yeah, wow, your mom's a bitch. That's
and
crazy.
You do. But
when she's sweet and they're still like really mean, it's like...
I think I'm smooth off on this because it doesn't stick with you because I'm not, it doesn't, you're not the problem. I think I have this like immediate horrific like reaction to it because I would never get away with this. My mom would kill me if I did that. So I can't even believe that I'm like witnessing or here for it.
Yeah.
Or the idea that like your mom thinks the same of me and that I would ever disrespect her in the way that you are disrespecting your mom right now. But it's like, I'm not going to lie awake at night about it.
I'm with Aiden on this one. I think it like a lot of the smooth off ones, it burns a lot. You're also trapped in a situation. It's longer than it should be. It kind of fits the bill of all these ones. And I haven't really thought about this until you put it in the list.
I'm fine with smooth off, but could you just move CourageJD up one? Just like to the left? Yeah, right there. Let's put it higher. Yeah, thank you. No, not two. It's not I'm good. Caught talking shit.
Aiden, this was one of yours. It was a lot of words and I try to condense it.
Yeah.
Explain what you meant when you wrote it.
Okay, what I felt in my soul in the version of this I actually wrote is the feeling of getting caught talking shit when you didn't actually. Is that I actually hate that feeling the most. Is like when someone confronts you or says like you said this or like I heard you say this, but they've obviously gotten like a telephoned version of what happened, and I'm like, and then you have to like awkwardly defend yourself.
It's a little niche. I think the situation should be like because you talk shit about someone. They found out, and now you're in the situation where you're being confronted.
Maybe I'm okay. Maybe I'm crazy.
You are.
Maybe I'm fucking crazy sometimes. Because if it's that, then I'd put it in low-key good thing.
Okay, listen. What you just described in your niche situation where someone is mad at you because of something they think you said and you didn't, I would love that situation because I get to be right. I get to be like, I didn't say that. Let's talk about it. Mm-hmm. And I have this full amazing confidence in like, this is just not the truth. Now it's my job to convince you. That's actually kind of fun.
Let me give you a scenario, Aiden. You're on Peter Lemonade stand, okay? And you're having a new guest this week. Oh my God, they're making Now You See Me 4?
It's Jared Fogle.
It's close. Jesse Eisenberg.
Right?
And he's coming on the show Or 5. What's the most recent one? No, they made 3.
Is it only
I
3?
think they're on 4 now. Or the next would be 4, I think. And it's like, oh my God, Jesse Eisenberg's coming on the stage. Like, oh my God, it's so awesome. A celebrity. And he sits down and the first thing he says is, so Aiden, I actually did see the clip of you saying that my wife looks like my mom. And you guys in the car, you're sitting in a car bed actually. You kept talking about how we look like siblings and we're married. And that's really, and how I am a sex pest because of it.
I'm a sex pest for my mom.
So do you still think that?
Now, Jesse.
Now, what are you feeling right now?
I want to put it in endless awning. I want to put it in an endless awning.
Because you're saying, Loki, a good thing. Jesse Eisenberg. Because I had that thought the other day. Because he's doing like a weird press junket where he's going on some shows that he went on Dr. Mike.
Put it in.
That's so random.
Put
Why
it
on
in
Dr.
endless
Mike?
awning.
I was like, maybe he'd come on the yard, and I remembered what we said, and I was like, we could never talk to him ever.
He can come on the yard and then we talk about it. This is the essence of humanity, bro. I would say to him straight up, dude, she looks like your mom. Do you ever think that?
Endless haunting. Endless haunting.
Now it is low-key a good thing. I've been convinced.
I'm endless haunting.
Wow. The tides of time have changed us all.
I think this is. I'm realizing what the gap for me was, because I generally try. I think about what Ken. Do you remember Ken's advice was like never say or send something that if it was just like displayed in public, you wouldn't
want that.
You wouldn't want that, or
yes.
you couldn't explain it. And I feel like I'm not saying I live by that principle purely, but I do think about it a lot, and I do let it dictate and guide a lot of actions. But I think I passively, like when we talk about Jesse Eisenberg or somebody who's like untouchable to me on the show,
I'll never meet them.
It's like we have fun with it because they're almost like a character, which is not a good way to look at things, and I think is like hypocritical. But it is what it is. And as soon as you made me live that, it goes in endless.
I'm telling you, man.
And you know what's so funny? As soon as you made me live it, I got excited.
I saw that in your eyes.
And as the guy, Aiden, Nick, Ludwig, who always seems to get into these situations and have to deal with them, I guess I've gotten a taste for it. I guess I've gotten a taste for this shit, boy.
It would be so cruel to say that to him.
I wouldn't.
It was cruel to say it in the first place.
I wouldn't try to make it cruel, but I would make. I don't think ignoring it and feeling so ashamed is a good thing.
Do you think it was cruel to tell the waiter you had leukemia with no, I'm just kidding, I don't have leukemia within...
We'll talk about it next week.
Within 45 minutes
when
of saying
when
it.
25% of the group is here, but in a way I do think I was justified.
Interesting.
But I'll say this.
And I can't wait to talk about that on the next episode of
What
Dragon
if
Ball.
what if he had hard countered with, I'm so sorry, like my mom has leukemia and it's really tough.
My mom died. It's fine.
You'd counter.
I would. I wouldn't. I would be like.
I'm saying, what if you hit him where it hurt?
If I hit him where it hurt.
And then you said, I was just kidding. I don't have that.
I would say I don't have that, but my mom is dead.
I picked a bad. I should have said like cousin or something.
What'd you say, dad?
Like, yeah,
he's dead too.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
no, I feel you.
And who cares about their cousin dying?
That's true. That's pretty true.
Okay, listen.
Okay.
On the subject of Jesse Eisenberg, and let's say he comes on the show, I think ignoring it and just pretending it never happened is actually more disrespectful than being like, look, bro, we were sitting in this car bed and we said something that your wife looks like your mom. Like, I would just bring it up and I wouldn't try to hammer it into his head, but I'd allow him a chance to defend himself and call us assholes.
I would do the same thing in a world where I was forced to have Jesse Eisenberg on my show. I actually think I've lost the privilege.
I don't.
Because of a clip where we laid into him for his wife.
I
think I lose the privilege
kinda
of
do
His
too.
mother wife.
Well, now we're definitely not having him on.
Pick a card, any card.
Next one.
All right.
Okay.
Next one. You are witness to a couple fighting.
Okay, I actually have a question. I have a real life example.
Please.
Is this you're witnessing the couple fighting?
You're in
Or
the group.
you're within earshot.
You're in the group.
Oh,
It's not. You're
Are you
in
not
the,
like within? You're literally in the group.
It's
with
at the
them fighting.
hangout,
Okay.
and there's a couple and they're fighting.
Because the example that I could think of is Nick and his girlfriend were probably 15 feet away from what is maybe me and my girlfriend's biggest fight ever.
Really?
And I don't know if you guys heard it,
Did you live
because
with
we
me?
closed the door. It was when we were living together still.
Oh, so there was a layer of privacy.
Yeah. I remember this.
So,
Yeah.
so in that situation, you guys are in your room.
Yeah.
And that's kind of different because you are.
It is awkward though.
It is, but you're implying privacy.
Sure.
I'm thinking of this more as
I
like
have a good one. I won't say any names, but
you're at a restaurant.
Yep.
Everyone's there, and two people who are together start fighting in front of everyone.
across the table maybe. And yeah, awkward.
It's now, what kind of awkward is it, Nick? Is it a day ruiner or is it a smooth off? I think these situations, once again, smooth off being one that you kind of can't get out of and it lasts a little while, kind of fucking sucks.
I actually think it's day ruiner because like it ruins the hangout. But tomorrow I'm not like, oh my God, it's so, I'm just like not like, they're crazy. That's all I do is I just go, that couple's crazy. It doesn't bother me for any amount of time after.
Sure.
It's sort of also like maybe intriguing in a way that my homie yelling at his mom will never be. Like it's
a window into their relationship.
I only feel ashamed about my homie doing that. But with this, it's like I'm a little intrigued.
If my homie yells at his mom, I'm like, that's my mom. That's how I'm feeling. Is like, how would it feel to do that? That's horrible. But if it's like if my homie's fighting with his girlfriend, I'm not relating to that. Like in public, I'm not putting myself in his shoes.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm outside of it, and I'm like, you guys do your thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of this.
That's the feeling.
Yeah. Hey, whoa. You want me to? I'll get dinner at the other table if you want.
So I think it depends on yeah, I think you're right. I think even at its worst, it's not smooth off because you can always just kind of get away. In fact, it's probably better to get away because they need time to figure this out and they need space. I think day ruiner is where it belongs.
Bad tattoo is the next one. It's
much like a bad haircut.
It's basically a bad haircut, but it's permanent, kind of, because you could cover it or remove it. Depends. If the tattoo is like a swastika and says like I love Kanye West, especially his new stuff, then like that's awkward. But like if it's like a bad
they
tattoo,
managed to fit all of that into the swastika.
It's like a cursive, and that says like Philippians for it. But if it's like one of my bad tattoos, which I have plenty of, then it's like
it's more like you got a tattoo, you had an idea of what it was in your head, it is completed on your body.
They do the thing where they cover it in soap and they slowly reveal it like on Instagram, and it just looks like absolute dog shit. Oh, I love it.
I don't have that many tattoos, but this one in particular, and Brandon did this one, who did Nick Garfield. I don't think it's bad at all. I just am very self-conscious about the lettering, and it's something that's just in my head. And I remember after it happened, I kept thinking about it, and I was worried, like it kind of sucks. Like it's not a haircut, and it sucks really bad.
The awkwardness, I think, is in the room. The moment you realize I might not love this, but you're looking at the person who did it, and they're like, "All right, we're done," and I'm like, we're done. Over? There's no more iterations. Do I have another session coming up?
Yeah. And it's also like, if it is sick, you're like, looks sick. Like you say it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
More so than a haircut, right?
They at the very least are going to take away that you're not in love with it. Which is, and you're feeling, you're in
and then
that.
they start saying stuff like, well, the ink will,
Yeah. So take your picture in a week when it heals, because it's going to feel different, look different.
It's smooth off. I think it's definitely, it's worse than a haircut because it can't change. I mean, if it changes, it's a lot of work and it sucks.
Yeah. For me, it's lower, but I think I'm a niche case where it's like, I just have so many tattoos. I don't care if they're good anymore.
That's cool.
Give me a bad tattoo. I'm like, fuck it.
You changed my mind once. You told me something I never forgot, which is like, I was like, your first tattoo should be special. And you were actually like, I don't think it should be. I think it should just be what's happening in the moment. And if it's shitty, it's shitty. And if it's cool, it's cool.
Like your first time having sex.
And it's your first one.
It's just like, that's just the first time. And it's kind of whatever it is.
And I liked that outlook a lot more than mine.
It also makes your next one easier to get.
And it also helps you get neck.
Are we allowed to do this?
Allowed to do what?
Can we do this one without Ludwig?
I don't know. I get scared when he's not here.
Yeah, I thought, what am I supposed to do if he's not here to talk about Invincible
It's not
verses?
like he's coming back.
Well, why don't we go ahead and try? I think if we...
He literally got ripped in half like those guys on the spaceship when Battle Beast won in battle and ripped that guy in half, and then his bones are everywhere.
I mean,
that's what happened to Ludwig. He's not coming back.
The visceral bloody combat.
Yeah, the visceral bloody combat from the show, from Invincible.
But that's in the game Invincible Versus.
There's a game?
Yeah, that's the game that he does the ad reads for.
And Invincible Versus is a brutal Tournament quality superhero 3v3 tag. I'm getting scared. I'm
Don't
thinking
be scared.
about
Battle Beast is
Ludwig
in it.
usually gets us through this part.
I know, it's fine.
3v3 tag fighting game that lets players become a superhero in the bloodiest fight in the universe.
Okay, it's actually cool because you can be Cecil, and Cecil is a guy that's just from the government, and he's an old guy who's just from the government. But he fights like with all the weapons. It's actually very interesting. And Battle Beast is in it, which I didn't know until a little bit ago. Battle Beast is very cool. He's a beast who needs battle.
Wait, there's 18 playable guys in it.
Yeah, I'm really only talking about Battle Beast and
Battle
Cecil.
Beast
You're
is
talking
not
about,
your-
you keep talking about one guy. There's 18 of
Yeah,
them.
there's like Omni-Man and
Okay.
like a couple Viltrumites and all kinds of shit. But Battle Beast and Cecil are in
You can
it.
get the standard edition of Invincible Versus for $49.99 with pre-order bonus color variant costumes.
Ludwig was here.
And
Also, Seth Rogen voices
year-
one of the guys in the
Year
show.
one pass to all players who pre-ordered the deluxe edition. Otherwise, players will be able to purchase it separately for $19.99. I mean, it's Ludwig. Ludwig does this all the time?
And he laughs like this.
I hope there's not 18 characters forever, though.
There won't be. There'll be more. They're going to keep releasing characters. But once again, I'd like us to all focus mostly on Battle Beast.
I guess that's good. Well, thanks for watching The Yard, and Invincible Versus is out now on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. So go enjoy and enjoy your life while you're at it as well.
He needs battle. This is Goodbye into the Same Direction Walk.
Classic. This might have been the first awkward moment. Well, Jebediah, I'll be going to my village, wherever you live. Sounds awesome. I'll see you later. Oh,
And we're
wait.
going the same direction.
Oh, you live by the river.
Oh, and then one person starts to speed up. Oh, dude, that's the worst.
How's your sister wife?
It's tough because it's like it's not that big of a deal.
It's no big deal.
But you're caught in
It's a
this.
strong
Maybe-
feeling in the moment.
Maybe, yeah, it's really strong in the moment. I almost want to say day ruiner because it's like this awkward, you have to live in it for so long
But it's also
and
very
then you have to say
inconsequential.
goodbye again, which feels like such cuck behavior.
I think
Like,
it's no big deal. Even though it lasts like
it's a-
5 minutes.
What then is your? It's not even 5 minutes. It's less than a minute because you're going to your car or something.
Yeah,
is how I
in my
say it.
head, I was walking to a parking garage,
It's
which
just-
like maybe is a
Oh,
5 minute walk.
that's move off.
When you have to fill the conversation for that second minute long walk.
Okay.
I hate it.
Let me ask you something then. If you think it's NBD, how do you handle it?
Okay, so
bro. I'll see you later.
So,
bro. I'll see
hey,
you
bro,
later.
hey, bring it in. You know,
Bring it in, bro.
great
Fucking
hang,
cool,
great
bro.
hang. All right, I'll see you later.
All right.
I'm like, all right, bye. They walk to the crosswalk. I'm like, I'm going to the crosswalk too. And so I kind of follow. I'm going to actually make it worse. They get to the crosswalk. I like go on my phone for a little bit. And then I'm like, oh, I'm that way too. And then I meet them at the crosswalk like 10 seconds later. I go, I'm also this way. Just like a joke, you know, some sort of like funny. And they're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, what do you do today? You know, something to break the ice.
You try to.
I try to make poke fun at the fact that we're in the walk the same direction moment. We're sharing that, and I try to make the most of it.
I
So
think
to me, it's like it's so easy to manage and turn into something kind of funny.
maybe
Okay.
I think the maturity maybe is knowing that this can happen and beating it out. Like just saying like, which way are you going?
You could be like,
And then you don't even have to interact with the
Which way
situation
you're going?
at all.
This is a strategy. You say which way are you going,
Yeah.
and they say, I'm going that way too. You
Yeah.
continue talking,
And then you continue talking.
I have to believe we already failed that part, right? Because we're in an awkward moment.
It's
tier list.
true,
So
yes.
it's like we failed that. We started walking, happened to be the same direction. I might say, I thought you might get scared, so I figure I walk
That's
you.
great.
Figure I walk
That's
you your
good.
car.
That's good.
I think I've been
he's charming,
convinced.
huh?
I've been convinced. I think this is NBD with proper care and love into the situation.
Sex overheard.
Sex overheard.
This is, I think we should, a lot of P1, P2 nonsense in this. I think we should say you are in a small group of people at your home hanging out and your roommate is having sex and everyone can hear it. This is not you having sex and other people can hear
The only time this has ever happened, it was more funny than anything. It was, we were all at Braxton's house.
it. Dude,
That's a name for you.
I will never lose.
And it was so funny because this guy Justin and this girl were there, and they've been wanting to hook up, and it was just like kind of an excuse. It's all of us just hang out. We were playing the UFC video game.
What was that slam? Was that the game?
And Justin, he just has a beer in his hand, and Callie's right next to him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm tired. You want to go to bed?" And she's like, "Yep." And they went like 3 doors down and just started banging.
Awesome.
And we're all just playing UFC, listening to them bang, and it was kind of hilarious. It was fun. It was funny. But that's I think that's an anomaly of a situation. It's more of sex overheard when you kind of didn't expect to hear it.
I actually want to split this one in my head. We don't have to on the chart into hearing like your roommate or somebody you know have sex versus your parents.
Oh my God.
Well, sure.
That's a separate
That's
category.
different.
It's a very traumatic.
Well, the parents are like your roommates.
If I ever heard that endless haunting,
You guys are walking on your parents?
no,
No, I never walked in, but I definitely heard it.
my parents were kind of divorced off rip.
You've
Walked in?
Yes.
Easy endless haunting.
Dude, it
What
was the
position
worst shit
was
in
it?
the world, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Sorry, can I know? Honestly,
I know it, but I'm not telling
can
you.
you please tell
Was
me?
it-
No, I'm not telling you.
It's good
Mish?
data.
It's not good data.
What
It's
do-
just
I want to know how fucking older people do it. Like, are they just
What do
mish?
you mean older? She was younger than me than I am now.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm old.
That's great.
Fuck you.
So was
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Okay, how about I say a collection, you say if it was one of them, yes or no?
No, I don't want to do this.
Mish, yes or no?
Stop it.
See? But that's how you know if it's the parents, it's endless haunting. Lives with
Yes,
you
parents
forever.
are the fucking worst. Yes. But that's
Side
like
shots? I'm trying to read him like the mentalist. Dude, he covered his eyes, and that's a tell, right?
I'm Red John and I'm going to kill you.
Okay, I actually think it's in a roommate context. I actually think this is no big deal. Like it's just
Typical
funny.
Swede.
It's just funny.
Yeah, we all just fuck each other and the sucker come out for penises all the time.
I'm cool with no big deal as well.
Yes, I heard your
It's just no-
girlfriend squirt. I liked it. That's how you are.
That's
But
how,
if
that's how you are.
If it's parents, it's endless haunting.
Yeah, sex overheard, no big deal. I'm fine with it. I think it's fine.
Okay, the next one is new Discord discovered. Let me explain. This is when you make a new Discord to avoid one single person, and then they find out it exists.
That's that feeling we're looking for right there. That suck through your teeth.
But I would say I know this feeling so well that I solved it forever.
You know what I found? You know what I realized is when we all played CS:GO on my birthday or CS on my birthday, Ludwig wasn't in the Eamon Gaming Center.
Yeah.
To this day,
Interesting.
he has not been in the Eamon Gaming Center.
It surprised me, but now he is.
Wow.
But we are not in the world where we have fixed the problem. We are in the world where the problem has just happened.
By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, Eamon foresaw all of this like a prophet, and he created the Eamon Gaming Center, which is a Discord with no text chat functionality at all, and it's just a bunch of peepos with torches that says no chat. And Aiden is the one admin, and it's only voice channels.
And it's voice channels that have different call caps on
Yeah.
the number of people.
He basically recreated Mumble.
Yeah. And I will say it has withstood empires.
Yeah.
It still holds up. But the feeling of new, this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad.
This is pretty
It's
bad.
endless
This
haunting,
is-
I think,
This
bro.
might even go. This might even be endless haunting.
I'm
Honestly,
down. I'm down for sure.
Yeah.
And you know who was a big perpetrator of this? AZ. They in fact had so many.
Yeah.
They had so many layers of sneak diss chats. They called them. This is the culture that Nick Yingling came from.
I
That's why
know.
he's such a fucking terrorist.
And
I
it's
know.
like, and honestly, it's like I try my idea I had when I realized that this was a thing way back when was to create the server called The Yard, which is where it is a holy server where we try to be as strict as possible. It's like everyone has to be verified homie
yeah,
at some level. And it's like if they're not verified homie some level, it's like and like there's a threshold for that. It's like yeah, I'm gonna add this guy that not a lot of people know in here,
Dude,
but I've known him since high school.
Dude, I had to fight
Vouch.
for Jesu in like 2018. He told me no. Jesu came in 2 years later.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't know him very well.
And I was like, I promise he's
It
cool.
was-
And Nick was like,
It was funny because I had no context to what this server was, but you added me to it after, like, shortly after I moved in, and
That was
would-
the
and
you're
you
gonna
were
be around for a
this
while.
is you were like, this is your invite, and I was like, and I was so confused. I was like, oh,
This is before the Yard podcast, before even the idea of the Yard podcast. This was just when the Yard was the idea of
Yeah.
the Yard where we hang out. And
an 8-year-old server by now.
yeah, it was my first. I think it was one of my first servers I ever joined. And I was like, look, if we run this Navy ship like this, it'll last the test of time. And honestly, what I learned, you can't really win.
No,
Because you're always gonna have fallouts with
It didn't-
friends. You're always
Yes,
gonna have.
it just
and
happens.
I actually
Can you do?
I had an idea recently that I would put a post in that server that says at everyone, and then also at here, and it would say if you read this, you have to reply with an emoji, If you do not do so in the next 31 days, you will be removed from the server as a cleaning out of inactives.
Interesting.
I've had this idea recently.
I think everyone would
kind of revamp the energy.
Maybe
everyone would do it.
Because maybe someone's like, I haven't used it in a while. Maybe I'll come back.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Play.
I silently remove people sometimes.
I will say this is the new Discord discovered is a terrible thing, but if you're really, it shouldn't be a thing. You should develop systems to where this doesn't work, or don't hang out with people you don't like.
Yeah,
Sometimes
really, you should just like when the homie gets weird, you should have a talk with them.
For our advice show, it's probably one of the most common questions.
It's really
so weirdly
is
common
like,
question.
this guy's a dick and he's in our Discord.
And just make the aim game.
But sometimes it is unavoidable. Like sometimes it's like the homie's girlfriend. And like,
yeah,
and every
what
time,
can you do?
And whenever they're doing the call, it's like the vibe's terrible, and it's like you can't tell the homie's girlfriend you can't be in Discord. Your homie's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let the homie's girlfriend be the call.
Fuck, bro.
So you make a new Discord that doesn't have the homie in it, and you make an excuse that's like, we play a different game in this one.
And then he finds out.
And he finds out.
It's not good.
And then we're endlessly
It's not- and
haunted.
it's
We're
endless haunted.
endlessly haunted. And that brings us into another category that's called card declined.
Card declined.
I don't know.
This is, hey, first date. Hey, let me pay. Say,
Oh.
oh my God, thank you so much. Card comes back. I'm sorry, sir. I don't know. I ran it twice. And I'm like, did you try?
Oh, you're making
did
it
you
worse.
try swiping and not inserting? Because sometimes, yeah, I did both.
Maybe. Okay.
Oh, okay. I don't have another card. Could you? I'll
Maybe?
Venmo you.
Maybe. Hear me out.
Oh my God, I know what you're gonna say.
I just think it's no big deal, man.
It's no big deal.
It's just no big deal because
Fucking Swede.
not one time. This is the reason. I've thought about this. Not one time have I been on the other side of the interaction where the other person's card is declining, and I've thought it was embarrassing because I feel like the implication is that the person is ashamed that they don't have enough money for the transaction. That's what the embarrassment is like implied upon, or maybe just the inconvenience of it being declined at all. But I've never felt like this is a big deal from the other side. And because of that, I don't think I've ever felt bad when this happens to me. It's just like cards are just finicky and dumb sometimes and they decline.
When
for
you
stupid
have
reasons.
to pull out your damn iPhone, open the app for your bank, and transfer like $60 into your checking account.
Hey, I also disagree. I don't think cards are finicky sometimes. I think that we've developed technology to where when it declines, it means it's declined.
Unless you're buying like a jacket in France,
Yeah.
your credit card works.
Yeah.
Unless you just don't have any funds in the checking account.
finicky.
There's
Guys.
All these things are finicky. He's like, no, we
Guys, they
actually
don't
have
work.
the new
These
machine
guys
that's really
sometimes they
good.
just don't randomly work.
we actually have the machine. It's square and it says this shit doesn't ever fuck up. LOL.
This is smooth off.
No, dude, smooth up.
It sucks. It's embarrassing.
It's incredibly embarrassing.
What are you talking about?
Because you're like, oh, I'm
No,
broke. I
because
provide. I
sometimes-
have no value to you. I'm broke.
Like, also, I volunteered this. Because when the card declines, it means you're paying for someone else's shit. Or you're paying separately for something and you have to ask them, hey, can you get mine too? Which is kind
Commenters
of
dap
worse.
me up if you think it's finicky sometimes.
Dude, I actually have an endless haunting one of these where in my current relationship, but like in like the very beginning, we went on a trip. And when we got there, we decided that we would rent a car. And I didn't have enough money to rent the car, like in my checking account. So I went to use my card and it declined. And I was so embarrassed that she had to pay for the car. And I think about that all the time. Like I was like, oh my God, I'm such a chud.
Yeah.
I actually kind of got my bread right after that. So I was like, I can't have that happen again. And she was even like, I remember she was even like worried I was bad with money. She told me that.
Oh my God, bro.
And she was like, why don't you have enough money to rent a car on a trip?
I think I'll change this later on to card declined on date because I do agree
It's
with
different,
Aiden.
yeah.
If it's just whatever, it's declined. What can you do? But I think
smooth
smooth off. Yes,
Smooth off.
I am.
Thank you.
You can't. They're not finicky, Aiden. They work.
Okay.
Sometimes
fart
they're-
in public, but it's smelly and quiet. So it's a silent but deadly.
I don't know why this was even submitted. I think this is low key a good thing. In fact, it's high key a good thing. Fuck the public. Fuck cops too.
You're on an
Conflicted.
airplane. You're on an airplane.
Fuck the airplane.
And you are the aisle seat, and next to you is the window seat and the middle seat, and you let out like an eggy.
It's always eggy on the plane.
You let out like an eggy fart, okay? And you go, okay, this is okay because like there's another person, right? So like the third person will expect it's the middle person. The middle person could have reasonable doubt that it'll be. But then the moment you do it, like the middle guy gets up and leaves. And the smell, the eggy smell, it takes a while to permeate your jeans and like get, because first it like, the way I imagine it, no, don't hide.
Okay.
Don't hide. The way I imagine
you
it,
activated a memory. I'm moving this up the tier list.
the way I imagine it is that the smell comes up your t-shirt.
Like the scarab in the mummy.
It first hits your nostrils and then it goes into the room. This process can take up to a minute. And so when the person stands up and leaves, now you're like, oh my God, I've already done it. But this person's gonna know it's me, and we're not gonna have a conversation about it. So you just sit in the awkward filth.
Dude, this is the worst part. Is when that part of when it hits your nose, and you know that the heavy egg that you've dropped into the air is making its way to the other people. It hasn't hit them yet, but you know it.
You know it's coming.
You know how bad it is.
And I have a very specific
Your
memory.
heartbeat is racing.
I was at the fucking event for the season 1 premiere of the Arcane finale. And Riot had like built out this like incredible live world that like represented the game. And I was with, I will bleep their names. I was with, and I was standing there, and I was like, I really have to fart right now, and I let one out, and it was horrid,
dude. When you're with the baddest,
And
2x,
and I did the thing where the only thing I could think I could do, which is I shifted like. I started walking in a direction to try and get the group to move so that they wouldn't get hit. But then like 10 seconds later, says, oh my God, what is that smell?
Whoa.
But I was never accused.
Well, because you keep a low profile.
You start doing things like you fart, and you start doing things like starting a conversation, because like, what talking person would fart?
What talking person? You know? Surely if they did that, they would be grunting or something.
So I would just like say, I'll just start a conversation, and then once they smell it, I'm like, oh, what? Will you smell something? I'm like, oh my God.
We smell it too.
What is
that? That's disgusting.
You know
this is a
what?
disgusting thing.
If we assume the fart is the worst it can be, this is smooth off.
Okay.
At least.
Will you allow me space to speak? Here's what I have to say. I don't think it's low-key a good thing. I am a human being. I also feel shame if I do something like this to strangers on a plane. However, I think it's NBD.
The guy who goes, try it. Try it. I'm supposed to believe I'm supposed to like trust his answer.
I'm in the window seat. I go, try it.
Hey, you wake them up. Hey, so no, 3 hours left on the flight. Just try it.
I wake him up excited. Try it. Try it.
Supper has been served early. Try.
Your supper. Try your supper.
Put your tray table down, please. Try me.
Okay.
We all agree on that one.
Okay, listen.
Not a big deal.
I will say.
What did you say it was? Move on.
I said it was smooth off.
I will say it. I am a human being, and if I'm in a window seat and there's strangers here, I've tried really hard not to fucking do this, but it mostly comes out of if I do fart, it'll probably be loud, and then I'm immediately Solid Snake enemies, Metal Gear, and they all look at me, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck to do. You're just caught. But when I'm in this situation, it's because I could no longer hold it. Something has gone wrong with my tummy, and I have to let out. I have to like literally like, you know how it goes. You're trying to make it silent.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, fuck.
It's weird that a guy who can control the smell would worry about this.
Would ever be in this situation.
It doesn't work in the sky.
Oh my God.
It doesn't. This is true.
It doesn't work in the sky.
Why would it work in the sky? Think about it for 2 seconds. I'm a land-based mammal. Anyway, you're in the sky and you're trying to make it, and you let it go. And what I feel is it's kind of like how when Oppenheimer finished the project. You just feel like this great shame, like I've changed the world and it's out of my hands forever. And you wait for it, and then the guy next to you is like,
you've done the opposite of air conditioning. You've done air punishing.
It's funny because the person next to you is usually like they don't start like throwing up or something.
The classic when like someone does this to you and they're talking to you and you kind of go, oh wow.
Yes, bro.
Like you're thinking, but you're really just trying to get like oxygen.
Trying to get out.
It doesn't smell like their asshole. Like, yeah, dude, do 100%.
But I will say this: I don't feel any sort of like of this the socially awkward like pain. I just feel sad. I just feel sad that it had to come to this. It's like I'm looking at a graveyard, and I'm like, so many have fallen. Anyway, finish me
Smooth off.
Move on.
Finish me off.
All right, we're putting that in the smooth off category. Fucked up the handshake. I would even extend this to be fucking up a dap.
Well, if you
there's
look,
another one.
So there's two different ones.
Wow.
This was Aiden's idea, and you thought they were distinct enough to have separate ones.
How do you fuck up a handshake? Let's hear it.
Well, sometimes, fucking up a handshake, more basic, right? But sometimes you land in the pocket wrong, or the other person chooses to grip in a weird way.
You give them the
then you aren't really
princess.
And you aren't really sure like whose fault it is almost. But we both know it was a terrible handshake, and it was uncomfortable. It's a little awkward, and then we just have to like move on and kind of pretend like it didn't happen, especially if you're like meeting multiple people at once.
This is in between Day Ruiner and No Big Deal.
Me too.
But I'm not sure where it lands particularly because usually when you're doing something like this, it's like you're already talking. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of conversation. It gets moved past. Actually, that's why I think it should end up in No Big Deal. Because usually in a handshake situation, you're more interested in speaking quickly right away. You mow over this. You pave over it.
It also can be fixed. Like if you go like this, you can kind of like go, oh.
Yeah.
You can adjust. It's adjustable.
The dap is not adjustable.
No.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yes,
But
and I think that's the distinction.
That's a train wreck. So I would go with No Big Deal. I think
It's
we're cool
no
with
big
that.
deal.
No big deal. So then let's go.
Now dude fucked up the dap.
Fucked up the dap.
This is
maybe smooth off.
Oh, I don't know.
So the difference here is that the dap it's an event. It's something that you do.
I don't want to make it about this, but can I ask who am I dapping with? Is it a white man? Is it a black man?
It matters a lot.
Because it matters quite a lot. Because if I approach a beautiful black man and he goes, "What's up?" and I go, "What's up?" and we go for the dap, and I'm like, "Oh, sorry, are you doing the hug?" Oh,
Dude, I straight up want to kill myself.
I will never,
the
ever,
worst
ever,
shit in the
ever
world.
forget it ever. Ever, Aiden.
I talked about it on this show. I fucked up the dap with my black barber so bad that I still think about it now. Like I live with that event in my head forever.
I'm not kidding. We need two categories. We need fucked up the dap, and then in parentheses white/black, and then we need fucked up the dap white/white, which to me is far lower. To me, you fuck up the dap with the white homie, and you're like, oh my god, we're so silly. Wow, you want to try again?
You're going,
let's do it again.
You're going, hello, my baby. Hello, my dog.
We're so goofy.
Surely we both need to practice. Let's go again.
And I failed it with my barber, and I was like, I'm not worth anything.
What if like
anything.
fucked up the dap white is low key a good thing?
Can we get to grind?
You get to grind
it. Yes,
You get to
I like
grind
that.
it.
I like that. If
And
you
fucked up the dap white black is endless haunting. S+ tier.
We'll add that after Zipper. Make a note. We're gonna break those out into different tiers. But the endless haunting for the one that is
Yeah, that's unanimous.
And up next we got a really strong category. Elbow touches boob. So this is like
it would be funny to fill out this entire chart with just racial variations of fucking up the dap. Like it's just 20 things. It's
Silent
like
fart,
fucking
white,
up the
black.
dap,
Silent
fucking
fart,
up the
white,
dap.
Chinese.
okay.
Elbow touches boob. I saw this on Nick's list and I was like, how did I forget?
How could we possibly forget?
Dude, elbow touches boob is such a false flag.
What?
He's gonna do the thing again.
Oh
that
my
we
God.
always see him do.
It's such a fucking Bush did 9/11 of embarrassing moments, because in school, what I remember, I think if it happens as an adult, if we're two normal people and I'm like moving in space and that accidentally happens, I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry. And the other person's like, it's all good. But do you remember if this like something even remotely like this happened in school, and then the girl would be like, "Oh my god, you touched my boob!"
Yeah,
and then
This has never happened to me. I would kill myself immediately, though.
It's this loud, like you're immediately called out. You're labeled for it. It's horrifying, and it's like if we're just too normal, like if this just happens in adulthood, then it's like it's not a big deal.
I disagree. I think maybe there's still that juvenile kid in me who, if an elbow touches boob, I still get a little scared.
I literally, I go,
yeah, like
I'm like, oh. My bad. Sorry.
And I think that event is worth examining.
I just say, oh, sorry, ma'am.
Yo, it's fucking sorry. Have
sorry.
a labat about it.
I didn't mean to touch your breast, ma'am.
So I think that it's tough because it feels like a day ruiner depending on the context.
I also believe day ruiner personally.
You can take it.
I think it's a day ruiner, bro.
In Canada, you just say
Smooth
sorry
off.
and you move on.
Smooth off or endless haunting would be like you go to give her a high five and you move past it and put your hand on her
Jesus
boob.
Christ.
And then you recoil back like you touch you touch something sticky. Like you like and you go, oh my God, I'm so
Just
sorry.
start crying.
That
It
would
is,
be
I'm so
but
sorry.
elbow is just like you rebound off the bra. You feel really kind of like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
You know what? It's a feeling I was too close.
Yeah.
I was too close to this person. Like physically, I fucked up. You feel all this like just a rush of shame. And
can you put it like towards the top? It's kind of funny. That's towards the top. Just like anywhere up there is funny. Yeah, great. And yeah, do anyone want to add anything?
no.
The toilet clog.
Toilet clog.
So I want to bring up a specific example that's happened to me. This is like you're sharing a hotel room with someone and you go take a shit and you clog the toilet and there's not a plunger. So you must make it known to the other person that you've clogged the toilet because you have to prevent them from going in for a while. You have to say, oh, look, I clogged the toilet. I'm going to handle it, but I've clogged the toilet.
Okay, look, I think it's actually not worth making a distinction because I think clogging a toilet and also having to use the plunger and people kind of hearing that happen
They'll get there too.
is equally.
I'm saying you're gonna come with a plunger eventually, but what I'm trying to avoid is like you clogging a toilet, using the plunger and like getting away with it.
Well, what I'm saying is, even if that's my situation, is you unclog it with the plunger, but people hear it. Like unless the bathroom's somewhere else and you do get away with it, it's a clean getaway.
I'll happily include you clog the toilet. And then everyone in the home hears the plunging, and then you just walk out without mentioning. You're like, I walk out and just like, and then you just like wash your hands like 20 minutes into this process. The sink goes 20 minutes in, or even the sink running, and then you hear the plunging, and it's like they're not in both places.
Here's the thing: even if you were in there and you didn't clog it, you were shitting for 20 minutes. Something went wrong, and people are going to notice that, and it's up to them to say, "Well, you were in there for a while."
I ever tell you guys about Atrioc hosts a pool party every year where he rents out like the backyard of basically a big mansion that like rents out their pool. And 1 year, he's been doing this for years now. 3 years ago, Blur clogs the back house toilet. And the next year we came back, there is a sign in that room.
No poops.
That says no poops in that bathroom. Will clog toilet. And then we keep going back to the same place.
It's a picture of Blur and he's behind bars and he's frowning.
He would have no shame. He would just be like, come on.
You are now watching a high win rate shitter. Clogging toilet, it sucks. It's
This is really, really embarrassing. This is move off.
Okay, I will say this.
I think it's move off.
This is, again, obviously it's like normal situations where you're likely to be embarrassed. But if this happened in like, honestly, of anyone in this office or any of you guys or our girlfriends or something, I'm coming in there like a fucking, like Mario and I'm making a joke about it. It's hilarious that I did this.
Yeah.
And because you clogged it is what you're saying.
Yeah. And I think there's some consideration for that.
You're kind of, and correct me if you think I'm wrong, Aiden, you're kind of the poop guy of the group.
Yeah.
What?
You understand what I mean?
What?
Like you're kind of he's kind of the poop guy.
And it's actually kind of crazy because in our group, I think if we took any of us individually to another group.
No politic here, because I think any human being that I've kind of like collectively named, if they did this, it is a celebration across the board. It's fun.
Yeah, but that's why you're the
poop guy.
That's why.
No, it's a celebration with everybody. No, like if Aiden comes and he clogs the toilet and he comes and goes, I clogged the toilet, and he does a fucking face.
Yeah.
The fact that you think this
makes you the poop guy. That's what we're saying.
Am I not? Oh, so you're saying this is incorrect?
I'm saying you like the fact that poop caused a problem. It's happy for you.
But I'm saying that he handles this with the same amount of whimsy that I would.
Oh, you're saying what he would do.
Yeah.
Would you do that? Or would you be embarrassed?
I clogged the toilet.
Oh, in this group of people, I would do that. I would do what he's saying.
And he would do it too.
But I would be embarrassed as hell.
It's funny.
You would.
Yes, of course.
You'd be embarrassed. What if it's the four of us?
If you heard the slurping of a plunger in the Airbnb hotel room on a trip, and I came
you
out,
would be embarrassed. It's us,
yeah,
bro.
of course,
What?
of course, it's embarrassing.
I would never
talking
be
about?
embarrassed in front of you guys.
I would
about
be
this.
embarrassed, of course, but I would still tell you.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, it's just embarrassing. It's like my poop caused.
What's embarrassing about it? It's a strong poop.
My sideways log caused a problem. Like I broke the infrastructure of sanitation in this building with me. Like that's embarrassing. Like why am I different than what it was designed to handle?
It's funny because the way you just described it sounds kind of sick.
Yeah, you're like a machine built to destroy.
I feel like a freak.
Maybe low key
Like
a
a
good
freak.
thing.
That's
You know?
so funny. I mean, again, this is getting away from it. In a more normal situation where you're likely to be embarrassed to have to tell people that this happened or whatever, it's smooth off. I think it's smooth off
I'm with you.
because it's like
It's happened to me in front of a girl once.
especially at like a house gathering or something. You have to kind of either find who runs the place and be
Yeah,
like,
that's the worst.
"Hey, do you know where a plunger
Or
is?"
stick a pen in the toilet. And
Dude, in Italy, again, I don't care because it was with you guys and it was like a villa. But man, I had to use a pen to break it up. It was it was the most proud poop I've ever taken. Besides at Robbie's house.
so gross. We got to move on.
Besides at Robbie's
Okay,
house.
loud fart in public. This is just the opposite of fart in public's quiet. It's less about the smell. The smell can make it worse. It's more that you fart and everyone hears.
It's kind of just day ruiner, right?
I don't know, man. I think, and hey, I'm the poop guy. I think it's really, really haunting. Like, I don't imagine this is in the coffee shop that you go into every day.
Yeah, he's quick to make it a complete stranger because he has farted in front of some people that he barely knows. Like you farted in front of Mogul Moves employees
Yeah.
that you don't know that well.
I 100% know these guys a lot. What are you talking about?
Do you know like Liza's last name?
Spinelli.
Not close.
Nope.
And you did zipper, and you did fart in front of her once.
What is Liza's last name?
Right.
Anyway.
So this is kind
I've
of what I
known
mean.
Liza for a long time. Come on.
Yeah.
I think Liza's a bad example. I think you're not wrong, but that's a bad example, and I have farted. But I'm talking about people who I deem as innocent civilians.
Yeah.
I think it's a day. This has happened to me. It's a day ruiner. Just a day ruiner. I think about it for a lot
You're
of the
such
day.
a fucking joke.
What do you mean?
You are a joke.
Because-
It's just
Yeah.
not
Bro,
as bad as fart in public.
Because you're just, it's cope. Oh, it's not, it must not be that bad. Bro, you farted loud. People heard it. Why don't you care?
Because they won't remember it 5 minutes later.
Dude,
I
yes,
do
they
care.
will.
I'll think about it the rest of the
Dude,
day.
Nick told me about you farting once.
Yeah, because
You think we don't talk about it?
Aiden farts doesn't say anything. That's the weird thing. He farts
you
and
just
then
gotta fart.
He just continues on like nothing happened.
Because you have to.
No, you gotta be like you gotta go like oh or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
You gotta acknowledge.
Or
but that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
You gotta go. How horrible!
Shame. It's not.
Heavens, what did I do just now?
Shame isn't beyond this.
Try
It just
it.
ruins the day, and that's it.
I 100% disagree. I think you're 100% wrong, and I think you're insane for saying that. I
Well,
think
a girl
it's
in my high school farted very loudly in front of the whole class, and she ran to the bathroom crying and said she was saying things very similar to Smooth Off. It was reported that
Okay.
maybe she should have just been like you.
Put me in smooth off.
maybe she should have just
Fuck me up.
went Mamma Mia.
Log me up. Put me in smooth off.
Maybe she should have been like Ashley in 8th grade and just pissed all over the floor and pretended it didn't
It
happen.
has to be more embarrassing than the smelly one.
Wait, the smelly
It
one
is.
is worse.
No, it's not because you can reasonably like deny it.
Yes, you have deniability.
I guess maybe, but it's like I think I feel legitimately bad for setting my toxins on people.
Yeah, but that's between you and God and Christ above.
Okay.
This one is like you are pointed at. Everyone gets an exclamation point over their head.
You guys are winning this argument, actually.
Smooth
You
off.
convincing
Move
me.
off. What is hallway dance? Is this caught dancing?
You're trying to get by.
Oh, hallway dance. So it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
So this is kind of similar to grocery store lingering, but it's happening to both of you.
I feel this way. I feel the way about hallway dance the same way I feel about you two, which is I would put it in low-key a good thing because it's a funny human moment together. And there's no one is in trouble. We just got to
I'm fine
be
with that, I
cute
guess.
for a second.
I like this. I think this is Besides the one that I used the one time for, which I believe in very wholeheartedly.
Yeah, it is awkward, but it's awkward slighted positive, where it's like, how a fun little twist on walking.
We flipped the coin wrong 4 times.
The only time it even goes bad is like, have you ever had one that goes on weirdly long? Like you hit the 6th time and it's like, okay, one of us has to fucking move.
Never. This only happens in my imagination when I think about what the worst thing that could happen walking on the street is.
I kind of think it's like skipping rocks. It's like you've had one really dope one in your life, but in this situation.
Yeah. So the next one is the car version of this, or if you're a pedestrian, it's the traffic. Go ahead, no you. Maybe at a stop sign. Fucking weirdly enough, I think this is fucking miserable, and I think it's move off. I hate this shit.
So it's funny. So this infuriates me, but it's not awkward to me.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
This is. I think. Tell me how you feel. I think if someone says, if you pull up the street, you pull up to the stop sign, maybe arguably the same time, and they wave you, and then you wave them. If they wave you back, they've broken the rule.
Interesting.
Because this is why. If they wave you, you might not like be trying to go first. You might be changing the fucking song at the stoplight. You might have a reason to wave. But if you wave and then they wave back,
they're breaking a contract.
It's like, no. I wave. Don't wave back. We already went through the both. Like, I'm saying, no, I insist. And you're going, no, please.
I think part of this sometimes includes that it didn't actually start with waving. It started with you guys pump faking and being like, I'm going to go, oh, he's going on stop. Oh, he's going on stop.
And then one of you goes,
and now you start to wave.
Okay, if you pump fake and one of you waves and then someone waves back, the second guy is in the wrong.
Yes.
The guy who waved said, you win, go. You don't get to go, you go.
So what you're saying is there's a simple formula to this, and if it's not followed, it's just wrong.
And I'm saying it's just wrong and mad. It makes me mad. But I've never felt awkward in this moment
it's
ever.
It's weird because I'd put it in day ruiner out of like frustration, but not out of.
I hate this shit. I guess I've never subscribed to this math problem, but I hate the idea of both of us not being sure. And then the worst part is like you start to go, and then the other person starts to go, and then you kind of wait. And then you start to go, and then you start to go, and then like you both tried to pause, and you're flipping the coin a bunch wrong, but you're in cars, and I hate it. I would put it in day ruiner just to kind of get it out of our mind.
Maybe I'm too cynical. Maybe it's a good thing.
What are you talking about? It's not a good thing.
No, day ruiner, overruled. Day ruiner, overruled.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Day ruiner, even overruled.
Let's go to that last one there. Caught Mirin.
This is like what? Like
you can be tough. Maybe that someone they look very nice.
Pretty girl,
and you're looking at them, and then they see you looking at them. Oh shit! This doesn't also have to be like a attractiveness thing. Maybe a guy has giant fucking biceps and they're sick, and you're like just staring at this guy's veiny biceps, and maybe you're like, maybe it is a sexual thing.
It is.
And then he looks, and you're like, oh fuck. So basically, you were caught observing someone maybe longer than you kind of were supposed to be doing.
It like, oh god, it really depends. I'm gonna say no big deal though.
No big deal.
No big deal. I think people like not to say that like in all cases, because I'm sure like women definitely don't like feeling ogled or whatever. But like I think people, if it's like innocent, it's just kind of like a look, and then it's what people like when you notice them. Generally,
I'll say I do. It doesn't happen a lot, but if I'm getting looked at and then I notice and someone kind of snaps their head away,
like, I still got it.
Oh, I guess my graphic tee today is pretty good.
To me, it's no big deal.
So you guys are both going no big deal?
Yeah,
I think this is being caught.
I'd put it in day ruiner for me.
Really?
But you guys outvote me.
Well, can you explain why?
I think there's. Regardless of the version of this, like I think there's wow, this person's like attractive and I'm looking at them. There's there's just the plain people watching version of this. Like
sure.
I see someone and they're fascinating for some reason. And I just,
a guy has a full on skullet ponytail.
And I want to watch him.
You want to see, you're just trying to look like how physically is that working?
And then I think
at worst they meet my eye line and then I break contact immediately and I kind of feel a little awkward. But I'm not thinking about it for more than a minute.
I think I just feel a sense of shame because like, maybe I shouldn't have indulged. And I don't mean in like
it is indulgent.
Yeah.
It is.
And I don't mean in like a sexual sense. I mean in like I'm like choosing to observe this person in a way that like that is inherently selfish. I don't know.
Dude, I'm with you there, but I like the idea of telling myself when I look at Skullet Ponytail Man and he sees me and I snap away that it is no big deal. And actually, that's a sick ass Skullet Ponytail.
So what do we decide, boys?
NBD.
NBD as well.
All right.
Okay, and so we come back around this one. This is saying hi to someone, and then you recognize that it's not actually somebody you know; it's a stranger.
I still hold it's low key a good thing.
Low key a good thing.
To me, it's the hallway dance. To me, it's you turn it into something kind of fun. A person you would have never spoken to, you get to speak to. Meet a new person.
I think it's also low key a good thing because it's rarely is it for them a bad thing.
Very rarely, unless you're like. So I'm so sorry. Are you the Guinness World Record holder for like worst hairline?
Yeah.
No, I'm so sorry. It's not you. My bad.
Oh, sorry.
So
Like usually it's like I'm sorry. I thought you were fucking Glenn Howerton. You know, it's
realistically,
like it's some celebrity.
you just have like an interesting conversations.
Yeah.
With her. Realistically,
This actually happened. I was on the way to a date. This is in Santa Monica, and I'm walking down the street and had sunglasses on, and this pack of kids thought I was Johnny Sins. Like, yo, are you Johnny Sins? I take out my glasses. I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, bro, you look like him. I was like, thanks, guys.
What a beautiful
Stay in school.
What a beautiful little list we've created together, y'all.
That's our tier list, guys. We did our sort of half year mark tier list episode. I liked this one because I think there's something for everyone.
And yeah, I think if you've got a situation that you feel we didn't encompass, go ahead and leave a comment below because I'd love to read through those.
yeah. I think if we've surely missed some stuff with skewed by our own perspectives, and I want some rare diamond embarrassing experiences.
How does it feel as a black guy when the white guy fucks it up?
Yeah.
Let us know, all 8% in the audience. I'm taking a guess here.
I'd love to know.
Well, thanks for listening. We're going to be in the Patreon where we actually shot that yesterday, so it's from the future. So we all have space helmets on. Enjoy that, and we'll see you next week.
All right, I'm going through the wormhole right now. Oh my god!
Wow.
Sorry, it's just fucking. Oh,
Like,
I'm back.
Because come on, Sam.
I'm back.
Come
I
on,
thought
Sam.
I was talking about the Steam Deck, and then all of a sudden,
Well, why don't you just use PS5?
huh?
Just get a PS5, bitch. It's got all the best games.